Ahoy everyone, it's Jeff aka Godless Scummer. Welcome to what is we're going to be the last of these football related streams for some time. Hops has joined me. Of course, Hops and I watched on his channel the other day the semi-final. I will say anyone else wants to join for a watch along, DM me on Twitter or something. See if I can get you in. We'll do a watch along together. So we're a little under 10 minutes away from kickoff right now. The big crunch one here for England. Will they actually win, or will they do what they've done so many times in the past and choke at the big game? Is the big question today, I guess. And we've got a very good Italy team today as well. So. Going to be a tough game going to be a very difficult game for England. This, so we've got Danish commentary in the background, and I'll probably have mine on low as well. Hey, my mate Cameron's in the chat. He's predicting 2-1 to England. I want to say England, but I got a nasty feeling Italy are going to do it. Though I got to be honest. So
yeah, I haven't got a clue who's going to win. I don't know anything about how Italy plays, to be honest. From what I hear, they played quite well. From what I saw from Britain, you played quite well.
Yeah, Italy traditionally have always been a bit more of a defensive side, but this tournament they've played some quite attacking kind of football, so hopefully that's a good sign that we'll get a good game. But finals are always very cagey affairs where people don't necessarily want to make a mistake. So
right, yeah. Finals actually don't make any good. Don't usually make very good matches.
Yeah, I mean, there's been exceptions, but a lot of the time finals are kind of bit, they can be very cagey affairs. The thing now, it's an England supporter. The thing I'm dreading is a penalty shootout. So
right,
that's the thing I am absolutely dreading tonight, because it's I believe in philosophical terms, it's called a metaphysical necessity that England will lose in a penalty shootout.
You mentioned that against Denmark as well.
Yeah. Cameron's asking what I'm drinking. I'm just drinking Stella Artois. I got rid of all my good beers earlier during One Ring stream and my nice porter and IPA. Yeah. Hops, are you having a beer tonight or not? No.
Yeah, I am. They're still in my fridge, so I have to go get them in a second. I'm going to have one, maybe two brown ales. Nothing special, just something that that I have lying around, and I've got my beer blog as well. It's time I get to put down a few words about those two. So let's see if I get to it though. I'm going to get them right now so that I don't get stressed about that.
Well, I will address one thing. Austin here though. It was obviously hoping for we'll see Wembley Stadium's very full, which is, considering we're not really out of COVID restrictions yet, is a bit worrying. But I will address what I saw certain, so say, so-called football fans doing in Leicester Square earlier today was fucking disgusting. They've absolutely trashed the place. It's just some part of it's something within English football culture that I don't like. So anyway, we got the teams out for national anthems now. So Italy.
About the English football fans not behaving properly. Cough, cough, lasers, cough, cough.
Yeah.
I don't think it had any influence, by the way, but still. Well, not a great thing to do.
UEFA have actually, I think England might be getting a fine because fans let off flares in a game, which is actually a little bit.
As far as I understand, they will get a fine. I'll get my beer, so I'll be right back.
Looks okay. Dog's saying 40,000 new COVID cases in the UK today, and we're supposed to be coming out of full lockdown in a week, and Wembley Stadium is full. So I've got a question. I got to really question this decision to let Wembley Stadium be full up today. I think that's fucking ridiculous. Well, I haven't. And we get God Save the Queen.
There you go.
Graham. Okay, so Graham was saying it wasn't actually 40,000 new cases, 40,000 positive tests, which is very different. Okay, thank you, Graham. Still, I kind of feel was this wise, allowing Wembley to be full up today? I don't know.
Doesn't seem particularly wise.
No.
No. Didn't you know?
I actually took a PCR test yesterday. Actually, when I got back, so I've been away for a few days. Thankfully, I come back negative. So.
Oh, that's good.
But so I mean, I have been vaccinated now, but you still, you know.
You can still have the virus. You can still carry the virus around.
And I'm still, you know, because of my situation, you know, if I catch it, if vaccine, even if I've been vaccinated, it could still fuck me up. Because so you got Maguire, Stones, Walker, Pickford in goal, Luke Shaw, Declan Rice, Calvin Phillips, Sammy Trippier, Raheem Sterling, Harry Kane, Mason Mount. That's the lineup today. Now I thought Saka might have been starting. That surprised me. I kind of thought that Saka might start for England, but I'm going to unmute this a little bit. You're going to get like very faint commentary in both English and Danish in the background, I think. I'll say I did put it out there in the chat. Anyone does want to join the stream, DM me. We'll get a proper watch party or something. Godless Sowen, I don't know if you're still there, mate. You want to join? Let me know.
I heard it said delivery of the match ball on your end. At that time, that little car was already almost out of the field. So I think you're a couple of seconds late compared to what I've got once again.
Yeah.
even though it's played in England. Oh, they're both kneeling. That's cool.
Oh, so, brilliant! Well done, Italy. And fuck anyone who's booing. Sorry.
Yeah, screw them.
And fuck Preeti Patel for encouraging it. So we're underway.
Okay. No. Let's see. Come on! Don't boo just because the other team has the ball. That's.
Oh, you're gonna get that for a little bit, but it's. So yeah, so England touch the ball, there'd be a big cheer. Dog says he'll join depending on the time difference. Well, I'm watching it on BBC One. Hop's obviously watching it on Danish TV, which I guess it seems to be a couple of seconds ahead of ours. We noticed this the other night when he cheered when Denmark scored before I even saw the goal go in, despite the fact that it's being played in England. Now that is not a good start. England give away a really shitty corner right the very first. That wasn't very good at all.
No.
I mean, you imagine both sides are going to have a little bit of final nerves, you know. But
oh yeah, for sure.
But that was not a good. And okay, we've got it. So Italy pressing them. Italy are. That's very. I mean, really, it's quite good. Italy are pressing, but good break for England now.
But they're quick also on the defense. Wow! That was nice.
Oh, we're right. We scored. Luke Shaw scored. Fuck! England has scored.
That was a very nice run. Actually, the Italians were pretty quick on the defense, but they just didn't see that coming.
Oh, I just remembered I haven't put my banner up yet actually either. I'll have to edit this now. I'm almost a little worried though when England scored that early in a certain way. But it happened the other day and we got away with it. But
remember my good friend Gildo, the one who has a bit of a speech impediment. He's been on a couple of my streams. He'd say that 0-1 is a dangerous score.
Yeah.
But then again, he'd say that about any uneven score. So
sometimes early goals can be a bit.
Yeah. Actually, as I usually say about my own favourite team. From Copenhagen, where I used to live, was that they won quite a few teams because the opponents would score an early goal. This would kind of get them on their toes.
Right, I'm going to send a link to Godless Sewing, so Will's going to join us. Hold on. Ooh.
I have to remember to take notes. Oh, there's one.
Okay, Will's going to join us, so I've just sent him the link. Well, that's a good start for England, but sometimes I always get a little bit worried when when they score that early, because it's like. Oh, come on. Okay, it's a free kick to England. Noodle's saying there's fireworks going off where they are, and right, Dog's a little bit behind us. Okay, so Dog's not going to join. He's on the iPlayer, so he's about a minute behind.
Ah, right. That would suck.
Noodle's not even watching. Yeah, the fireworks have gone off because England scored, basically.
That's a bit early.
That's cool. Yeah, that'd be typical England, going off premature. Yeah.
You said that. I did not.
Oh, I can say it. Spooky's just listening in on the PC. I don't know if it's you just got it going in the background or listening to it on the radio. I used to love listening to football on the radio. But then there wasn't as much televised football when I was a kid, like unless you had satellite TV, which not many people had.
Right. I have to say I never got that much into it, but I guess that's because as a kid I wasn't that much into football. I mean, at a time I was the only one in my class of the boys who didn't play football. Hey,
how's it going?
Well, that's a good start, but it's very early days yet. That
was exciting early. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Good old Luke Shaw, product to Southampton Football Club's training academy. So, yeah.
You know, I don't know if you've already said it, but it's a bit scary when you score early.
It is.
It's going to be a long match.
Yeah. This happened to us at Euro '96. We semi-final. We scored in the first 3 or 4 minutes, and then we ended up losing.
They just got Italy's got a free kick
In a
you didn't notice.
Dangerous position as well.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Well, this is what Denmark did to us. So
yes, that was a damn nice goal.
That was a fucking brilliant free kick as well.
Oh yeah.
And to all Americans, this is on ESPN, so most people should be able to watch it.
Yeah, I think it's in America. I did put a list of some of the TV channels. I know, obviously Denmark, England, Australia, and I think the US, because I think it's on Univision or something as well in America, as well as ESPN. But is that the Spanish channel? Univision? Oh,
yeah, it's on the Spanish channel as well.
Yeah.
I probably should put it on the Spanish channel. They're way more exciting.
Dog. Okay, I might keep the stream going if England win. But it depends on how long this game goes. If it goes to extra time and penalties, I don't know how much longer I'll be able to keep it going. So it'll be quite late.
How crazy is everyone in the country going to go if England wins tonight?
Mental. But it's probably gonna be worse if we lose because there's be fucking rioting and shit.
So in LA, it's kind of like when the Lakers are in the championship, we know there's gonna be a riot regardless, win or lose. You know,
I can't remember who said this. There's a joke saying that, there's always been a joke about there's always women are always the happiest in the World Cup when England win. And it's a bit of a morbid joke in a way because they've actually found out that there's quite a correlation with, should we say, domestic violence and England defeats in major tournaments. It's
same with the Super Bowl in America every year. It's the highest domestic rate every year.
Horrible fucking statistic. It's a look. I love sport, whatever, but it is still a fucking game.
I stopped going. I quit going to. I used to buy season tickets for the Los Angeles Kings, and I stopped going because my son couldn't take the crowd because of his autism. You know.
Yeah.
Right.
It wasn't a big deal. I'd been going for 20-something years, but my kid was more important. You know.
Actually, Cameron, Noodle, who obviously you probably know Noodles, you've seen Noodle on a few of my streams. They said they had before even the pubs had opened, there was people out in the streets singing "It's Coming Home." You know.
I saw that tweet.
Yeah.
Actually, I saw that before I went to bed last night about how people were already hammered.
Look, I said win or lose tonight. England have done bloody well to get here, and you know.
You know, as an outsider, this has been exciting to watch.
Ball. Oh! Not quite.
That was a good run once again.
Yeah.
Well defended by the Italians.
Yeah, that's good defence there.
Oh, I mean, the Brits are dominating this game, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's early. I mean, give it another 5 or 10 minutes because I don't think England can't keep this pace up.
No, probably not.
No, Italy are pressing England as well, like defensively. So that can work one or two ways. It's
was he offside?
yeah, it doesn't matter. Pickford got it anyway, but
yeah.
Ooh.
I'm glad I've got a couple of people in here because actually, Hops, Will and I will come on for the second half of the Germany game, okay? And my fucking internet died like 5 minutes before the end of the match, including when England went 2-0 up. So
I did commentary for the end of the
Will
game.
kept the stream going. So if fucking something happens to my internet, now I actually have rebooted my router today because I had some internet issues during ring strip. Well, Hops was on there. Hops knows, but
Yeah,
I had a couple of internet issues then. I'll go to this tournament's over. I'm gonna have to start going back to doing like atheist and debunking content again, aren't I?
Jen and I were talking about that the other day. Like we need to get back to what we came in the community for.
Yeah.
But see, this is exciting. This has been an amazing run for the England team. So this is something that's stream worthy.
Yeah. Well, this is like it's not since 1966 if England got to the final of a major tournament.
Wow.
In fact, that's the only time we did was not a 1966 World Cup, which we did win. Although even to this day, I think we got some very favourable refereeing decisions. I was like, oh, that was a unlucky bad ball, but
oh,
the weather is British tonight.
It's been a bit of rain. Yeah, there has been a bit of rain today, and that was an opportunity there. That ball in should have been much better from Trippier.
You know, I was watching Wimbledon for the past like 2.5 hours.
See now you want to talk about sport I can't really get into watching is tennis.
You know,
I almost made a bad joke on the stream the other day when someone was talking, but I never quite got there because somebody else sort of changed gears before I got. I think it was on the stream. One of the streams I was on with you and Jen. It was on the grifting stream about like we said about sports, and someone said like even sports being a racket, and I was going to say yeah, even tennis is a racket now.
Tennis is a game. I mean, I can watch it if I've got hangovers, but
I smoke a lot. Like pot's legal in California.
It's just way too long. I mean, soccer games are long, but tennis games that's insane.
Oh, they're good 3 hours sometimes, aren't they? It's,
Do you watch golf at all?
No, I cannot watch golf.
I will admit,
I can play. Okay, I used to play. I was never really good at golf. I used to play a little bit, but I'm crap at it. But
it's the one sport that I can't watch. I'll watch anything.
No, actually, I will tell you the worst spectator sport in the world. And it's a sport I used to play. That's bowling. 10-pin bowling is for a TV sport is fucking awful to watch.
Okay, but you have to watch
playing it's a lot of fun, but
they're in America. We have a professional bowling league, and there's a guy who has a giant fro. He wears this whole disco outfit. I like watching professional bowling.
I've got. It's actually kind of ironic there because I've got that picture, like Big Lebowski picture on my wall behind me.
Yeah.
Right underneath there, I've got a shit ton of bowling trophies. So it's kind of like my altar to the dude.
Absolutely. I went to the Major League Bowling Stadium in Reno and I was like, "This is an actual sport." It's a huge stadium.
I always remember that movie Kingpin with Woody Harrelson and
Roy Munson.
When they go to the big bowling alley in Reno, and
that's the one.
And like the Randy Quaid saying, I'm so honoured to be in the presence of such great athletes, and you just see all these guys drinking beer and eating hot dogs. You know?
So that's real. That stadium's real, and that stereotype is real too.
I think is that like the American equivalent of professional darts, right? Because darts, for some reason, is a massive spectator sport in the UK. Now, I can't watch it, but I can't stand watching it. But for some reason, darts is like a really big spectator sport in the UK.
I'll say yes, because darts is a drinking game here in America. We have dartboards in every bar.
Small pointed thing.
Gregory said it's not football without a vuvuzela.
Darts is a drinking game in the United States. It would be, right? Because you could actually get hurt by throwing those in the wrong direction and combining dangerous stuff like that with alcohol. That's
I'm obsessed with hockey, and I ask myself all the time: is it because they can still legally fight in hockey? Is why I love hockey so much.
In the early days of professional, Italy got a chance here. I think he's offside.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the Irish sport of imanicht or hurling?
Oh, yes. Hurling! I like hurling. Hurling.
No, that's absolutely insane. I can't watch it. That's just too insane.
Like there's a similar sport. Gaelic football is very similar to hurling, but it's like played with it's almost a mixture of like soccer and rugby.
But at least they haven't got sticks that they have to hit the ball with, and if there's an opponent or even a teammate's head in the way, they'll just hit it all the same with the same force. It's absolutely insane. I just can't watch it.
Are you familiar with hurling at all?
Yes.
Yeah. So imagine like a hockey sticks to the head with no padding.
Oof. Do you know in America we have competitive lumberjacks, axe throwing, they'll throw an axe, stand on it, and see who can chop the tree down the fastest with a chainsaw.
I'm trying to remember like some of the weird sports you got in the UK. The national bog snorkeling competition. Cheese rolling. There's some real weird.
I've recently started watching Penelope Keith goes around the UK to unknown villages, and there's some weird stuff that goes on, some weird sports like chair jumping and all this stuff, and I'm like, I have no idea what they're doing, but they're drinking, so it's fun.
I like Highland games, especially tossing the caber.
Highland games is awesome.
Absolutely.
Especially tossing the caber. That's so impressive.
And there's a big misconception about the tossing the caber because a lot of people think the idea is to throw it the furthest. It's not. It's actually to get it to do a perfect flip.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's the field is made like a watch, with like hands pointing to the sides and in any direction ahead of you. And what you want it to do is to land so that it points directly ahead from you, but it has to flip once you do it.
So I have
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I have a total American question. Is a Vuvuzela that horn from the South African Cup?
It's called Vuvuzela.
Yeah, it's from the South African Cup.
It became popular in the South Africa 2010 World Cup.
Yeah,
and it stopped being popular very, very shortly after.
About 5 minutes into the first game, I had enough of it.
Let's just say I can still hear it, and I haven't heard it since 2010.
It just says
exactly
for like an hour and a half straight.
I actually got one of those things once. I don't remember the occasion anymore, but I was actually able to get two different tones out of it. I've seen I've seen orchestras playing tunes on them.
Really?
Yes, you can actually do that. So those were professional musicians. They played these horns where you can get the full register. So they knew their stuff. But
Dorset, he says Dorset knob throwing is a thing. I don't know what it is. I'm not going to Google that sport. I'm sorry.
Dorset knob throwing.
Yeah.
Which knobs exactly are they throwing?
That's what I'm reluctant to Google that.
Oh.
That's I suppose so far, England have been slightly better team here, but
it's always
Italy.
I'd say they are.
Italy, they.
No, Italy is shaken up by that first
early
quick goal.
I think. But
I was shocked. I was in my garage. I was in my kitchen still getting coffee and a soda. I didn't think it was gonna be that exciting that early.
Yeah, well, from a practical point of view, it was actually a pretty soft goal. For Italy to concede.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have my TV on because I know I have a delay. After last time, I know I'm like a good 30 seconds behind you, Jeff.
Well, so you're probably 32 seconds behind Hops. So you think I would be ahead of everyone because I'm in the UK, and this game is at Wembley.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but still, I get the signal in before he does.
I'm watching the same announcers and everything that Jeff is, and they still put America on a delay.
Yeah. Well, this is running on to both the BBC and ITV in the UK, but I just chose to watch this on the BBC. But...
Let's see. You know what? That's a really good question. Let's see if the Spanish channel is a little bit faster.
So the delay, is that for producers to be able to censor it if something bad happens, or is it just because it's far away?
I mean, there's been certain, should we say, football chants they've tried to censor before. Sorry, was that Tom Cruise in the crowd next to David Beckham, or was I imagining things? I'm sure I was imagining things.
You wouldn't be able to tell. I didn't notice.
I just caught a second of that.
I wouldn't be shocked. Tom Cruise is crazy. I would not be shocked.
Is David Beckham also a Scientologist?
No, I don't think. I don't think so. But I did hear that Scientology was trying to cozy up to the Beckhams a few years ago. But
they did live in LA, like in the heart of LA, for a while.
Yeah, my friend Cameron was watching. Said, yeah, it did look like him. I don't know that it was. It did look a little like Tom Cruise. He was short enough to be Tom Cruise as well. But I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't swear to it, but okay.
Well, that was okay playing.
That was nice play.
Not a very good pass.
To be fair, there was a lot of England did well there. They got about 5 players back, and they only got 1 in the box. So
right.
It's good. That was good defensive play. Which England have been. I mean, if you consider really, England have only got 1 goal in this tournament thus far.
Mm-hmm.
And that was from a free kick.
Right.
Pretty decent defensive record in so far, but
it's still early.
I might be jinxing that now. I've said that though.
You know what's really funny?
Dog saying it was Tom Cruise.
Oh, that's hilarious! Like I said, Tom Cruise is crazy. The one last thing I'm superstitious with is sports. I'm like that with my hockey jerseys. Like if my team goes on a losing streak, I won't wear my jersey.
I tell you, that's the one thing we. They got a break on.
Sorry for falling.
You know what? I think the Spanish channel is faster. Oh, that's
Okay,
funny.
looks like it's a goal kick for England. Okay, Gregory's saying John Travolta and David Miscavige were in South Africa for 2010, opened up a Scientology church at the airport. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah,
The
I mean,
one thing
obviously,
that
obviously, I took that Scientology. I mean, I've had Chris Shelton on the channel a couple of times. Definitely. So
I wouldn't be surprised. They own more property than like McDonald's or Disney.
that's
The
the big.
Scientologists are
That's
smart.
the massive part of their empire is real estate.
They quite literally own half of Hollywood. Like you could get a map and I could show you on the side of the street from all the property they own.
Well, I mean, aren't we funny? It's we've had grifters around the England football team before. I mean, Uri Geller, for example, and he was he was trying the other day to sort of say that he was going to. On what game was it? Was it the Germany game or something, or the Ukraine game? I can't remember which one it was, but he said he was going to. People believed in his magic. He was going to make England win. Which I pointed out, Uri, you support Reading Football Club, okay?
I think that was Ukraine. I think that was the Ukraine game.
Now, I'm not being funny. Reading Football Club had never won a fucking major trophy in their life. This is not a knock on Reading, but for a guy who claims that his magical powers can influence the outcome of football matches, you'd think the team he supports might have won something by now. And yes, Gregory, David Icke was indeed a footballer. He was a goalkeeper for Coventry City, I believe. And
but they sent him to Coventry, though.
He
tell an outdated joke.
This is absolutely true. He was a goalkeeper. His career ended quite early because of injury, but then he became a sports presenter on the BBC, and then he became a fucking lunatic.
He's insane. He's on. If you look at his eyes, he's insane.
Come on.
Oh.
Dog's saying he had a cut ticket for this game through his company.
So what is
Okay, but I know, Dog. Yeah, I know why you didn't go. I won't ask why you didn't go because I know why you didn't go.
But once again, what is it, David Icke? I mean, I remember the name, but what made him infamous?
Well, like I said, he was. It started on. He was on just after he quit the BBC. It started when he went on a chat show hosted by a guy called Terry Wogan in the UK. He used to run quite a big chat talk show, and he went on there and claimed that he was the son of God. And then about a few years later, he re-emerged with this conspiracy theory. Yeah, conspiracy theory. The whole ruling class is like a reptilian. We got reptilian overlords. Everything from US presidents.
Wasn't he banned from YouTube? Or am I wrong?
You think so? I know Facebook kicked him off
because he's peddling such bullshit that they had to take him off because it's so insane.
He was kicked off of Facebook for spouting COVID conspiracies.
That's almost milquetoast nowadays.
But it's just weird that people listen to him.
That was a bad pass.
That's what scares me the most is that people listen to this nutbag.
Italy look like they're starting to get a bit more shape at the back now as well. So England need to be a bit careful here, I think. I think Italy have got off over the shock of that early goal now. And,
everybody was talking like Italy was going to come out and score put up 5, and this was just going to be a laugher.
Italy have played throughout this tournament some very attacking football, but no, I think they were a little stunned. But which is traditionally Italy have always played very defensive, win 1-0 kind of football, But Roberto Mancini's definitely changed the whole ethos of the team towards attacking.
People are like, I just heard a lot of people saying how much better Italy was than England.
Yeah, well, I mean, really, if you look throughout the tournament, they've played. I'd say they probably played some better football than England. Bear in mind, though, this is at Wembley. We're at home. We might get some favourable decisions from a referee there. Always happens with home nations in major tournaments.
It's kind of like when LeBron James or Michael Jordan is playing, you know they're going to get favourable treatment.
Well, Manchester United back in Alex Ferguson's days, he seemed to intimidate referees. Well, whoa.
Oh.
Ping-ponging a bit there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, come on.
You know, I keep on
so unsportsmanlike to boo just because the opposing team gets the ball.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I was in Oregon one time, and a college team won, and I watched a college town burn. So you never know how people are going to react. And Corvallis is a gorgeous place if you've ever been there. It's just trees and the school. It's beautiful.
I never went to the States.
See you later.
Actually, I've only been outside of Europe once. I was in Taiwan.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Our topography is insane because America is so beautiful.
Dangerous.
And it's like they can't break through for some reason, and it's not only because of the defense. As far as I can see, the Italian offense is not. It's a bit squeaky.
I mean, at the moment, England are just throwing men behind the ball to defend, aren't they?
Yeah, for the moment, they are.
But I mean, Italy must have put about 25 passes together here, so it's pretty.
At least.
This reminds me of fucking Spain a few years ago, like where they knocked the ball around.
Reminds me of that one game on The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Yeah. In hockey, we would be screaming, "Get it the F out of there!" or do something.
I remember that one. Yes, another family destroyed by Ronaldo. That's the Brazilian Ronaldo, by the way, not Cristiano.
Oh, they cut right when they were talking trash to each other. Oh, that's funny.
We're watching Macclesfield Town versus Scunthorpe United tonight, Nerdy. That's who we're watching.
So another American question: Do soccer players in America? We call it getting chirpy. Do they talk a lot of trash to each other?
Sometimes, not as much as you'd think. There's probably little things said, but it's not as big of a thing. I think it's.
I wouldn't say it's not so much a thing that it's not so much a thing that we'd say that it's something they do.
Oh, okay.
You can see it's actually raining there, can't you now?
Oh, that was
yeah.
Right idea. It's a good idea.
We call it getting chirpy, like a little bird, or chippy, because you're hitting them. Because you're chipping away.
I mean, generally, American football is very well known for trash talking between the linesmen, isn't it?
It's spilled into all of our sports. Where now, even in baseball, it's not rare to see a fist fight.
Yeah.
Where it was rare, and now benches clear all the time. All the time. We're more violent than we were even 20 years ago.
And Europe, it's the spectators who fight. It's not so much the sport.
Yeah, we tend to
Oh, that's nice.
Oh,
Wow.
oh. No, that's a lucky escape for England.
I have to remember to not cheer right away. I'm spoiling, aren't I?
If you react, you react.
You know,
Okay.
I can tell what's going on by Jeff's reaction.
That was close.
If that had been on target, I don't know that Pickford would have saved that either. But
No, I don't think he would. He was taking pretty much off guard.
It's not like Pickford. It's not like Pickford dived for it either. So maybe he saw it was going wide. I don't know. That's the best.
I've seen worse final games. I will say, however. Did you remember that? Yeah. When would that have been? 2010. The Worlds. Yeah, it would have been that between Netherlands and Spain.
Oh, that was I watched that. That was painful viewing.
That was absolutely awful. I started out supporting the Netherlands, but when they tried to turn it into a martial arts discipline, I chose mid-game to be with Spain.
Yeah, and they didn't fucking... and he didn't even get sent off for it!
Yeah, that was insane. I mean...
That's what you have. That's what happens in a World Cup final when you let Howard Webb referee a game. He was an English referee who was fucking useless. I mean, it was literally. Well, if you'd seen this game, it was like the blimmin'. It's like he landed the crane kick from the Karate Kid on the football player, and he didn't get a fucking red card for it. He didn't even get a yellow card. He wasn't even given as a foul.
That's awkward because they're like, okay, fair play. That's awkward because everybody knows, you're gonna get kicked out for something stupid like that. That's extra awkward.
I mean, that final was a pain to watch. And I remembered the game between Denmark and the Netherlands back in 1992 when we won the tournament. That was an absolutely awful game as well, and they played that kind of, I mean, not just tough but violent football back then as well, when Marco van Basten tackled Henrik Andersen so badly that he had an open leg fracture.
Yeah, that's bad.
I mean, the other one. I mean, Ronald Koeman, who was from the Dutch team, he was a notoriously dirty player as well. But back
who
then,
did you say?
Ronald Koeman, when he was in the Dutch
yeah,
team.
probably. You know more. You obviously know more names than I do.
I know him because he was Southampton's manager for a couple of years, and he was a pretty good manager. I mean, I think he manages Barcelona right now, actually.
Okay.
I heard the whistle. I heard the whistle on your television while it was still going on.
I mean, that was. I mean, that wasn't really malicious. It was just bad timing. It was a foul, but it was nothing. I don't think that was malicious.
I think that's one thing as an American who watches hockey. In hockey, you literally get punched on. If the puck is near you, you're getting hit and punched.
Right.
Elbowed. So it's an extremely violent sport.
Oh, he's offside, and surely. Yeah.
Not as violent as Imanicht. Hurling.
And you actually want to see a very violent variation of the game of football. Well, Google a game called Calcio Storico. It's played in only in Florence, Italy. It's a historical version of football.
I think I've seen pictures of that. They beat each other up completely.
Just imagine soccer crossed with the Royal Rumble.
Oh,
you might get only unlike the Royal Rumble, this is real fucking fighting. It's just the only rule
fist fights.
Yeah, the only rule is to get the one rule is to get the ball in the other person's net, but apart from that, anything goes, and it just is a fucking punch up.
Free for all always sounds like fun unless you're in it. So it's great to watch. It's not necessarily fun to be in.
No.
Well, Italy are playing a bit better now, so.
Oh.
Oh. That looked. I didn't
no
quite.
call.
That looked like a foul, but I don't know. I didn't quite.
Would that be considered a no call?
Yeah, it was. I just saw Harry Kane go over it. I didn't see if it was a foul or not. But
Do they, like Hops was saying earlier, do they let him get away with more in the championship match?
yeah, sometimes. Football referees soccer referees are a very strange. There's a reason they're hated. There's a reason they're hated as a profession, really.
Yeah, but I mean, they will be more reluctant, I guess, to give people the red card in a final, because it will give the other team too much of an advantage.
True.
Okay, free kick for Italy. Yes. Chance for him to get a ball in the box. So about 5 minutes away from half time now.
Let's see how much additional time. There will be some additional time.
There's going to be a couple of minutes at least. Oh! Yeah. To be honest, if I was England, I'd be more than happy to get to half time at 1-0. To be honest, I would be. Does Italy look like they're just starting to play some football now? So.
Again with the booing.
So is the booing considered poor sportsmanship, Pops?
Yes.
Unfortunately, it's not really, but it should be.
It's if you're getting booed on your home in America, if you're getting booed on your home field, the team's going to be leaving the town soon.
Well, I'll have to send you. There's a video of like really brutal football chants I'll send to you at some point, but it's like ouch, like English football chants, and it's really like ouch, you know.
Awesome.
Let me guess, they may be brutal, but not very sophisticated.
I've actually heard a few recently. That's why I'm laughing.
Well, let's just say that there was a couple of there's a couple of chants about
Oh.
I don't think that's been given. No.
He's like, get away from me.
I think Sterling was looking for it a bit. I'd say that's one player I've not seen a lot of in this game is Sterling.
Yeah, now that you mention it.
True.
And when we say that, England got a break and
no,
not very good.
Okay, no, that was no free kick anyway.
It didn't look like a free kick to me, no.
Nope.
I can hear the boos.
I mean, the classic one you'll hear is if the crowd don't like a decision by the referee, you get, the referee's a wanker, the referee's a wanker.
Hobbs, if you think that's unsophisticated, in America, we chant F you.
Is that how
I think they're about.
Oh no. That is fuck all, Will. That is fuck all.
They'd be on par, I'd say. On par.
Yeah, the referee's a wanker one is tame. Okay.
You know, I because I go to a lot. I used to go to a lot of professional sports, and I know the bench can hear you. I know the coach can hear you. I know they can hear you.
Of course they can.
I mean, there's one thing. There's one like little section of this video I see with them just these fans behind the goal really getting on the opposition's goalkeeper, like you fat bastard, fat bastard, and then they started chanting, "He's gonna cry in a minute, cry in a minute."
See that's nice. They get personal. Like if you're in the bullpen at Dodger Stadium, they'll be like, they'll tell people you're washed up.
Very well.
Especially in the day of Google, they'll Google your stats and then start telling you how bad you are, mathematically.
Yeah, well,
that's more sophisticated.
I went to Dodger Stadium when they were on their run towards the World Series, and I was actually impressed. These kids nowadays, they have their stuff together with their insults.
Oh,
that was dangerous. That's what I'm saying. In England, I think more than anyone need to get the half time right now because it's just to calm things down.
Mm-hmm. You'll never make the station. That's another one, right? You'll never make the station.
Yeah. I always remember it was a game at Southampton Football Club when we had a player called Jason Punchin, and he had to very, very suddenly run off the field for a few minutes. And they just and they knew what, and it was almost like everybody knew what was going on. So he's gone for a shit. He's gone for a shit. Jason Punchin. He's gone for a shit. And it's just always.
Well, you have to. So
yeah. And then,
nothing embarrassing about that.
Yeah, and then whilst he was in the toilet, they were shouting, "He's got no toilet roll. He's got no toilet roll. He's got no toilet." Those are the funny ones that I kind of like,
Yeah, we talk in America. They'll talk about someone's parents, their mother, more specifically. There's been fistfights. There was Ron Artest ran in the crowd because he had finally had it with people.
That's the right idea, but yeah. So we've got a minute and a bit. Oh no, we got about.
Who's lying on the runway? I haven't heard that one, dog.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a chant that the referee actually used, the bastard in the black. Although referees don't seem to wear black these days.
No, that's a long time ago. They I mean, in Denmark, they hurl slurs at them, which could also be interpreted as racist. I won't say that.
That's something I hate is the racist chants.
They were directed at the referee, so yeah. Well, they'd use that as an excuse, wouldn't they? Racist chants fucking suck, but racism generally does so.
The people on the sides, which they're called the referee's assistants, which we used to call the linesmen. There's the first woman referee's assistant. The sexist shit she had to endure.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And I was at a game when I heard Southampton fans started chanting that shit at her, and it was fucking disgusted me. I think that's half time.
Right.
Okay, that's a good first half for England.
Oof. My friends and I often stop people from using homophobic slurs in our local stadium. So,
with my generation, I have to stop people all the time because calling someone the F word is kind of normal. or saying, "Oh, that's gay" or something. I see, but here, like, you can, politely correct someone, and most people won't say anything. I consider it more of a generational gap and less than trying to be homophobic.
Well,
depending on the person.
Possibly, yeah, but
okay. Well, for our local, I mean, I know a lot of clubs use this one to like disparage, like, so they should say their local rivals. But like Southampton fans do this one at Portsmouth fans, which is basically kind of suggesting that they're all inbreds, and it goes like this: your father is your brother, your sister is your mother, you're all fucking each other. The Pompey family.
Oh, that's. You see, the second you started singing, I was all in for it because I knew you were singing the Addams Family.
The Addams Family thing, yeah.
Oh.
Right, I am gonna go and have a cigarette as it's half time. So.
All right.
I kind of almost need to calm my nerves for the second half,
It's going to be interesting if England wins.
right.
So, Hops, where you live, do people riot if your team was to win the cup?
No. Definitely not where I live. I mean, we live back in we won back in 1992, and I mean there was a huge party like everywhere, but for a day or two or something, and the years after we weren't talking about anything else. But I mean, eventually it stopped. But there wasn't. I mean, people were just being happy. There weren't what I would call riots.
Yeah. Like when our local hockey team won 2 cups, and we just had a parade, and it was like a party for a day or two, like you said. But when the Los Angeles Lakers won, especially in the Kobe Bryant days, when Kobe Bryant was alive, when they would win the championship, the helicopter would get above the stadium, and you would see people marching towards the stadium and just burning down everything as they got towards the stadium. It's bad. That's exactly, nerdy. It's kind of the same in America.
Right. Sorry, I was just distracted. I was watching. There's news here in the halftime. So they're talking about Richard Branson going to space.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah. Oh, he's getting old, isn't he? But still, yeah. Too fucking. Should pay more tax.
I think that's the one thing I bitch about the most as being a business owner is unless you're a billionaire, you're paying your fair share.
Yeah, I could imagine. So that's.
I pay tax. I probably pay more taxes than he does because he gets massive tax breaks. Just like I was appalled when I heard Donald Trump. Do you know there's people that are floor that sweep the floor that pay more taxes than Donald Trump?
Yeah, I could imagine. Yeah, and you mean they pay more in dollars or in percent of their income?
Both. He only paid like I think it was like $900. Don't misquote me. It was some low amount.
Yeah, that's insane. That's insane. But I mean, nothing can surprise me anymore. But if they can provide evidence that some of their businesses have come out with a loss, that's when they can subtract that, isn't it?
Exactly.
And that's just what they'll do.
The problem is bankruptcy. Bankruptcy is used as a parachute nowadays. And
it is.
It's such a blanket word because there's so many different ways that you can declare bankruptcy. So they look at Trump University, look at all these broken investments, and Trump got all of his money back.
I I used to work for a company that went bankrupt too, and miraculously it rose up again and did exactly the same thing it did before. Mm-hmm. But it had the opportunity every time to screw over some of the workers.
I was a part of I was a part of a company. They would make breadsticks for the entire West Coast. It was actually a really good operation, but I didn't like a lot of their practices because they would work their employees 15-hour days, and then they would lay them off from November until February, so they didn't have to pay them Christmas bonus or a living wage, basically.
Oh, yeah.
So they'd work these people like utter slaves, and they get paid decently, but if you didn't save your money, you would be broke in 2 months, because people have to live,
Right.
If you're not making consistent money, that's why, at least in America, people that do construction get paid a decent amount because you don't know the next time you're going to work after that.
Exactly. Yeah, it's awful that the people who own these companies have so much power. It's absolutely insane.
It is. It's mind-boggling, to tell you the honest truth.
Mm-hmm.
And, even in California, celebrity will get you out of trouble. Caitlyn Jenner murdered someone on our Pacific Coast Highway with her car and got away with it. And because she's a billionaire, she got away with it. If that was
Caitlyn Jenner, I've heard the name.
If that was any normal citizen who wasn't basically anyone who's not a Caitlyn Jenner, part of the Kardashian clan.
Okay, yeah.
She did a hit and run while intoxicated, and in America you would get prison time. But because she's a billionaire, she got away with it.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, absolutely.
What else can I say?
Yeah, exactly. There's definitely an us versus them, and it's not even race. It's more how much money do you have?
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, there can be more us versus them, you're absolutely. Oh yeah, the actual us versus them. Now I see what you were getting at. The actual us versus them. Yes, it's definitely rich versus poor.
Oh yeah. And the line is becoming so diluted that the rich people are getting richer. In California, the minimum wage is $15 an hour, but in reality, you would have to make $35 to $40 an hour just to afford to live alone.
Yeah, I mean that sort of that kind of gentrification is basically why I left Copenhagen, because you probably have it more extremely in California, but it's bad enough in Copenhagen.
It shocks me that it's happening worldwide, because you hit a raw nerve with me with gentrification, because they've turned established neighborhoods into places where the people from there can't afford to live anymore.
Exactly.
And they're driving out I call them the indigenous people, but they're just established people that have lived there forever. As far as my lifetime, it's sad to see. The one thing, they cleaned up downtown Los Angeles, which was so dangerous. I wouldn't take my son down there. But also in the same sense, now people are paying $500,000 a year to live in a loft to overlook homeless people. It's a weird. Capitalism is so strange.
Oh yeah,
it's so strange. Because you have people paying all this money to live just so they can look down on hundreds of thousands of homeless people.
Yeah, it's insane.
Our system has created and that's another thing that a lot of people don't talk about in America, is that we now have a class of homeless people in America, an entire class of homeless people.
Okay. Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, times are changing.
Oh yeah,
but they're good. What is my book? I have a book. It's called Status Seekers. Right. It was written
nerdy
100 years ago. American football.
Yeah,
Well,
you've got to put armor on to play football. Is what I think.
To be fair, a lot of the
Still
guys
some
from the older generation can't even walk up a flight of stairs now.
Yeah.
So those guys are
in the
like.
chat. Now you're warned.
Stool. I think Stool wants in.
Greg Hardwick has a point. If their buildings catch fire, they expect to socialist fire department to save them.
Yeah.
I saw Lauren Boebert go off at the CPAC recently, and
Of course, you went off.
My
But
first
about what
thought,
exactly?
well, she was saying that we don't want your socialist.
I have no idea. Actually,
we don't want your welfare, and we don't want your vaccine. And I was like, okay, then you don't want our police department, you don't want our fire department, you know.
No idea.
Right. Well, she wrote that on Twitter.
Yeah, it's on Twitter.
Okay. Did she react to your response? I kind of expect she didn't.
No, Lauren Boebert is a complete psycho.
Oh,
She is we have elected some Matt Getz and Marjorie Green.
Marjorie Taylor Greene, Lauren Boebert. Yeah,
she's insane.
Hold on.
They're just insane.
Right, okay. Nerdy's got a question here. Which Beatles song mentioned a former player stroke football manager? Yeah.
I don't know neither. I didn't notice the question.
I don't know.
Eleanor Rigby. Nah.
So I'm guessing it'd have to be a Liverpool player. So Liverpool or Everton player. But I can't remember.
It was a very, very nice goal, by the way.
Yeah.
It was an absolutely perfect pass. Wasn't even a perfect kick, but still went in.
Cameron thinks it was a song Yesterday. I'm not sure about that.
Did one of you mute yourselves?
Yeah, it was me.
Oh, okay. Suddenly it was so. You know that feeling. You know that feeling that suddenly a sound that you didn't even notice was there before is suddenly isn't there. Suddenly isn't there anymore, and you feel, oh, now it's just way too silent.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Right, just give me a second. I've only just got back to my Twitter DMs, but I got a feeling the second half might be either more sexy or or more of a fucking dumpster fire.
So again, I have another American question. How come Paul McCartney, you guys don't have halftime shows like at the Super Bowl?
No, halftime's only like 15 minutes.
Okay. Well, traditionally in America, it's supposed to be 15 minutes, but they make it a half hour because of the Super Bowl. So you get a longer halftime than you would if you were just at the stadium on a normal Sunday.
Right,
you know, you gotta sell it.
I am the walrus. I don't know. It's fucking. I don't know. Just think the Beatles songs I know. Love Me Too. Help. Back in the USSR. I don't. It's not Yellow Submarine.
I actually have that on VHS.
I loved it when I was a kid. I just loved that cartoon for some reason.
When I was in high school, we watched that.
Okay, Nerdy thinks it's Sergeant Pepper, but
on mushrooms, and so I always loved that movie.
Spooky, do you want to give us the answer? Because I don't think anyone's getting it.
It was it's a happier movie in certain points, but it always stuck with.
So second, I just unmute my TV. Okay. And by the way, the second half could be I don't know.
I'll just get my other beer.
Well, you seen who's here?
Oh, good.
Yeah, Stool, do you like my new computer? I'm even more brown with my new computer. Do you like it?
Oh, it was Sir Matt Busby in Let It Be. Okay. Dig it off of Let It Be. Okay.
How are you this evening, Stool?
Will, is this the one with bats and shuttlecocks?
No,
I'm sure if I
this
feel,
is the
feel
one
safe
with skates
stool
and
around.
pads and helmets.
Oh, right.
So,
Okay.
I see like a slight Union Jack at the top of your screen here or something?
I'm being patriotic, Jeff.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just asking.
I thought it was a requirement at this point.
It's a fucking law, Will.
It says the flag shagger himself.
Okay, so I want to tell you just one or two things about this next bit I've got here. They started. I have to turn on my sound again.
They kicked off about like 20 seconds ago.
Right. Okay. This one is actually 2 years. No, not 2 years. 1 year past its expiry date, so it's going to be interesting. But it's a dark beer. Sometimes dark beer actually get better if you leave them for a time.
Really?
And the thing is, I don't have the best experiences with brown ales. Usually they're just flat and boring. And this is from my local brewery, and sometimes they make good beers, but the problem is, how far back is that? I think it was in 19. Let me just Google this. They've got one stout which is very, very good. It's actually a Baltic Porter. Let me just see.
Who's been booked? One of the Italian players. Okay.
Let me just see. There you go.
That was some behind. Yeah.
Okay,
That's booking.
So my local brewery in 1989 refined this Baltic Porter, which is famous all over Denmark, and which is definitely, a very good Baltic Porter, and it's also decently priced. But it's like since then they almost stopped what the word escapes me now. Not invention. Innovation. There you go.
Yeah. I don't think so. No, that wasn't a penalty.
No way. No way.
High demon orb. No. Which, kind of.
Okay, just trying to make a point here. Maybe if you actually leave their other kind of bland products for some longer time, maybe they'll become an actual experience. So we'll see about that. Also, I've always got an opener in my pocket, along with my keys.
I've always got this little bottle opener up here. So I got I acquired from the Heineken brewery.
Cool.
On my one of my trips to Amsterdam.
Alexa, how tall is Raheem Sterling?
Raheem
Sterling is 5'7" inches tall.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's not a tall guy.
I'm not much taller. I'm 5. That's not short. I'm 5'9".
Compared to a lot of, strikers in football, that's for.
I asked for a comparative perspective because he looks tiny, but he's really not that small. That means everybody's huge out there.
That's going to be trouble for England. That's free kick for Italy in a very dangerous position here, right on the edge of the box. And that was a foul too. There's no fucking two ways about that.
I'm just going to say, if any of you people ever tell anybody that I'm watching football, I will kill you.
Can I tweet this out? Stool is watching football with us. I'm going to tweet this.
No, you have to tell. You have to tell them. You have to tweet what he just said. Stool just said,
and he's got a Union Jack background, or at least part of one.
And he'll be making sure that everybody else does later too.
Okay, this is dangerous for England, though. That's how Denmark got.
no, they're kicking too high.
It. Okay.
Ooh. Are people gonna freak out in your area, Stool, if England wins tonight?
You don't understand England, do you, mate?
I do. I'm asking dumb questions on purpose.
Win or lose, it's going to be bad.
That's what I was saying earlier. We riot here, so
Yeah.
it would be disappointing. But in America, it depends on the sport. Like the Dodgers won last year, and everybody was so shocked in Los Angeles.
The Doggers?
No,
The
that's what I
Dodgers?
do in Griffith Park. The Dodgers.
Oh, Dodgers. Sorry.
Yeah, the Los Angeles Doggers. That's when.
Sorry, Will, I can hardly hear you because I'm so into sport.
Well,
Look at me.
you're sporting.
I'm sporting with my beer.
Right, just sort of tweet this out.
Jeff, you're a cunt. Shut up.
You'll never believe this, but Stool is watching football with us and there's a partial Union flag background.
Shut up.
Hashtag flag shagger.
Hey, I'm smoking my corn cob to be extra American. Ugh. To be extra
You know, if I
stereotypical.
didn't make this public, there are like people like Nerdy who would have done. You do know this, right? Okay.
Well,
I
definitely
advertising
has gone
hoardings
south.
quite
Italy
nice.
have started this second half a lot better than England.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't. This isn't really that good. Okay,
oh,
Italy have definitely started the second half better though. They look more determined.
aggressive. Yeah.
Mm. And they're making the first substitution. Oh, that's good play.
Whoa.
No.
Oh, okay. Barella, not Barbarella.
Last names are funny that way. My last name is Swiss. And
I think
people say
it's
it wrong
going
all the
to ask
time.
Greg. I think it's been a long time since Italy have actually lost a game.
Very long
They
time.
have been really good, like in the qualifying and everything.
That's why everybody was saying that this might be a rout That's why it's still kind of shocking that England is still winning.
Oh, that looked like a foul, but who's he book? He's booking Sterling there. Was he? No, hold on. Who is he booking?
Yeah. No, he's not booking Sterling.
No, is it? Oh, yeah, he did.
Is that Barbarella?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Bonucci. The referee's being sorted out here.
Is that a bulletproof vest he's running out with?
He fucking need one if he gives a penalty to Italy.
Yeah. It has to be fucking warm to run around with.
Oh, no.
Nope.
Decent cross, but. Cameron
Has there ever been a call so bad that
my wife is shouting at the TV? I couldn't believe she is.
Has there ever been a call so bad that the refs had to get escorted out of the stadium?
Every fucking week.
I was about to say it happens a lot here.
Well, they pretty much get police escorts to and from the game.
Same here.
That's insane.
In the States, same here.
It's like a standard thing.
I don't think it is like that.
Shit! Save! That's dangerous.
He literally saved that.
That's it. I mean, so Italy looked way more dangerous this half.
They're way more aggressive because they know.
Yeah,
they know this is all they got.
I kind of fear England is going to just sit back and try and defend this now, but I think it'd be a bad move.
To play Captain Obvious, if it comes down to penalty kicks.
If it comes down to penalty kicks, England are going to lose because they always lose in penalty shootouts.
That's why
I think England won one penalty shootout in the last 30 years or something.
Oh, he looks pissed.
Got it in there. Well, that's good stuff saved by Pickford, but.
You know, this is really bizarre because I've got the game on my screen and Jeff is commentating. I mean, this is glorious.
Yeah, should be.
Same. I'm on such a delay that I can tell what's going on by Jeff's reaction.
I think it helps because I can't actually see Jeff.
Oh, you should be watching the game, yeah.
I'm actually watching a game, Jeff, of football. I think it's football. Yeah. I don't see any horses.
No, well, just wait to. Knowing the England team, though, they usually have a few donkeys in the side, though.
I was going to say wait until the final result, and then we'll see some horses, and they'll probably be police horses.
Yeah.
Greg Hartwick, you are hilarious. Stool does have painted open eyes on his glasses.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, while there's an actual play, I've got to thank my sponsors. Thanks to EE for giving me free data for this, and also thanks to Greg. Always drink Greg.
You should ask for permission before you drink, Greg, because then it'd just be awkward. I'm just saying, I try to be polite.
Yeah,
I'm not liking how this game's going because I can just see Italy scoring before long.
Exactly, the pace has changed since last half.
You know, I'm not being weird here, but listening to you guys talking when I'm watching the live video is really better than the real thing.
Yeah, Yeah, well, you know,
I watched Hobbs and Jeff last game instead of the announcers.
If this was what football was like in real life, I would actually watch
you
it.
might be You might be more interested.
I'll just go get rid of this because you can
Is it bad?
taste that. Yeah, it's bad. It's more than 1 year, as I did say, after the expiry date. So it didn't do anything good for it.
I was wondering about that.
That was a failed experiment then.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Right. Okay.
I'll turn it up
bad ball. Bad
if
ball.
anybody wants to hear it in Spanish.
Now you do realise if we have this going up in Spanish or whatever, if someone scores, I'm going to have to go goal.
That's why I scream goal every time. That's why I'd rather watch it in Spanish because they go off. They go off.
Yeah, you definitely. If you ever listen to like South American football, it's just like that. Goal.
Oh
They just hold that note for fucking ever.
But believe it or not, those leagues are dominant on TV around here. So I watch a lot of, especially Mexican league soccer, Argentine soccer.
Argentina have a very good league as well.
Oh, F yeah. Oh, yeah.
But they're
Brazil, of course.
Yeah, but I mean, in terms of league football, Argentina generally have had a better league than Brazil. But
I get into Mexican soccer because it gets personal, you know. I get into Mexican soccer. It's hardcore. Oh
dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, good save. I tell you, England, I need to fucking get some possession here because Italy are going to score. This keeps up. Italy are going to score.
Oh.
Come on.
What's the goalkeeper's name?
England, Jordan Pickford.
Pickford's face was like, guys, get this ball the hell out of his face. Was like, F you guys. F you guys.
There was back in the 90s, and Hops will know this guy very well. Peter Schmeichel, was Danish goalkeeper. I tell you, if his defenders weren't where he thought they should be, you heard him fucking shout at them.
That's awesome. Isn't the goalie like the captain?
Not really, but he should, in a way, be. In a certain way, though, he should be bossing the defensive line around a bit, though.
Were you mentioning Peter Schmeichel just now?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was actually the captain. So the goalkeeper can be the captain.
That's what I thought.
Oh my god, I just did an ooh. What the fuck is happening to me?
It's okay.
Oh, Will, help me. Jeff
Stools like in football. Stools like in football.
Resistance is
like
futile.
Oh! I think there might have been a free kick against the England player anyway there, but
he shoved what's his face. Wow.
Yeah, Harry Kane did foul someone there anyway, I think. Oh no, looks like they're giving another corner. This is what I'm saying. This is being held at Wembley. England are going to get.
I'm sorry, but I want a Stones jersy.
Jeff, your commentary is absolutely fucking amazing.
Thank you, Stu.
It reminds me of I'm not going to mention that year, but it does remind me of that famous line. It's the way you deliver it.
Some people are on the pitch. They think it's all over. It is.
That's exactly where I'm going.
1966 World Cup final. Yeah, famous.
I think
I
think you've been practicing. Will, this is where we have to be quiet.
I think
Thank you. We could go full sapphire and diamond.
No. Diamond and silk.
Diamond and silk.
Or maybe not. I mean, those two women, they are so cringy. They're so cringy.
If England win,
be
me and
honest,
Will are gonna sing our special song.
I think more hinge and brackets for you two, to be honest.
Which one? We have so many, Stu. We're gonna reenact Blazing Saddles. We're gonna do the producers to piss everybody off, and
it's a terrible shame that nobody else got that reference, Jeff. But
Yeah, I know. I never thought I'd ever get a hinge and bracket reference onto one of my fucking streams.
during a football match.
During a football match, of all things, yeah.
now I just have Stu is a French guy and a football chant going off in my head. Stu is a French guy.
Oh,
Dogging. Oh!
corner to Italy. So, I mean, Italy are playing so much better in the second half than England.
Obviously, I didn't see the first half, so is that a real analysis? Are they playing better?
Yeah, I mean, England were a better team in the first half, without a doubt, but
So how long's left now? Officially,
Right
like
now.
what?
yeah, it's about 25 minutes plus whatever stoppage time. Of course.
There it is.
Oh, there, 1-1.
Oh!
That's going to be a goal, yeah. I knew it. I knew it.
Here we go.
And this is going to end in tears. I know it is.
Italy
guy's
deserved
throwing
that, to
his
be fair.
I've been English for too long to know that this is going to end badly.
Yeah. Oh, Christ.
It's gonna be a long. It's gonna be.
Be
I
honest.
said it's gonna be a long match. I said that in the beginning.
That
Oof.
was a clusterfuck of a goal to concede as well. Italy deserved that though. They have been playing.
Oh.
There's nothing wrong with that goal either. That was nothing wrong with that at all.
Oh. Oh, come on. Fuck.
Yeah, we're doomed. We're doomed.
It's tied, so basically it's back to 0-0. All right,
It's tied, but
don't panic. Get your towel.
No, of course not. But it's to be fair, Italy have absolutely deserved that because they have been playing so much better in the second half.
Grab your towel. You'll be okay.
Well, listen. I might not be alive tomorrow, and probably most of London will be dead also.
Yeah.
I've got a feeling about
Oh
this.
shit! It's not good. Not good.
Oh, get it out of there. See, Italy's just way more aggressive. They want it more now.
Yeah.
They're pissed. They came out of the locker room angry.
Well, it's like England. Come on, you've not got a fucking lead to hold on to now, guys. So.
Oh.
I mean, God damn, if this goes to fucking penalties.
You know damn well how it's going to end. You know this.
You never know, Stool. You
Fun
never
fact,
know.
fireworks are now going off outside my house.
But
Okay, so I live in LA. Fireworks have been going off for the past 2 months, and they do it in daytime too. It's ridiculous here. People are insane. The older I get, oh, never mind. I won't say that.
I think England ought to bring on a substitution or something in a second.
Come on,
I'm
Sterling.
going to say, come on, put fucking Jack Grealish on or something.
Sterling disappeared this game. You couldn't miss him in the past 3.
Sterling's not done, but I'd say to have because Sterling can do something. I'd probably sooner have somebody like Trippier off for Grealish myself, but so you need. I think England need. Saka. That's a good. That's a good move actually as well. He's quite creative.
Oh, he looks like he's 20 years old.
What I've seen of this guy, this kid, he is really good. And who are they taking off? Kieran
I
Trippier.
honestly can't get over how good Jeff is at this.
Bukayo Saka.
He's quite creative.
Saka looks like he came out of high school.
Well, I'm trying to remember he played against Germany or something. He looked really good. It's what England kind of need really at the moment. Someone who could create something. So,
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on, that's a foul.
Oh,
It should be
Are
a
you
foul.
fucking kidding me?
that was American football style. No, that was a tackle.
The fuck is that not given? Anyway.
Jeff, help me out here. Is this an important thing?
It's tied, so it's tense. It's tense, Stu. We're tense. We're tense right now.
Yeah, I'm tense, but is this a substitution? Jeff, help me out, please.
Right. England did bring a substitute on. I don't know if they're bringing another one on, but... Okay. They do need to get a bit... I think England do need to have a little spell of possession here, I think, as well, just to...
I've no idea who the new guy is, but I'm going to assume he knows how to play the game.
Yeah, Sacco, he's good. He's a good player.
I think if he's made it that
nobody's... Okay. Oh, not quite. No, it wasn't. Wasn't a very good ball from Harry Kane there. See, Harry Kane's not had much of a look in this game either. Really.
Has he really had 10 goals, or did I misread the pregame show?
Not in this tournament, no. He's had like 3 or 4 goals, and 4 goals, I think, in this tournament.
Oh, okay.
Half of them came against Ukraine, but...
I thought that was a bit high. Or maybe I was just a bit high. Oh!
Yeah, he scored against Germany, he scored 1 against Denmark, and he scored 2 against Ukraine. These England fans biting their lips now. Don't blame him, because Italy look more likely to win. Again, now that's a let off. That's a let off for England, totally.
Oh, he was offside.
Lucky. Oh,
I didn't see the flag go up.
No, you're right.
Actually, they have been flagging very, very. Did you see that flag? That Scotland flag, and someone's got in the crowd with Arnold Schwarzenegger on, saying "We'll be back."
Legend, legend.
I like that.
That's what we call that person.
Declan Rice comes to Jordan Henderson. Okay.
Stu, how do I look in my new computer? Are my flags shining?
Dude, Will, shush! I'm footballing.
Hey, I'm shinier.
Hey, you do realise, Stool, if England lose this, you join this stream in the second half, so it will be officially be your fault if England lose this game. You do know this, and the whole country is going to know it.
I know.
Because Pretty Patel will tell everybody.
Yeah.
I'm going to get deported.
Blame Stool.
Seriously,
you guys are like Boston Red Sox fans. It's 1-1. No one's lost yet. It's not over till it's over. All the cliches,
I hate the cliches. This is what I don't like about football.
No, but in the
It's
80s and 90s,
cliches.
the Red Sox fans were the most cynical human beings on planet Earth, and Chicago fans, the Cubs fans, until they actually won a series. So it's not over yet, It's not over.
It's not over until it's over. It's a game of two halves.
You do know I'm a Red Sox fan, right, Will?
I know. Red Sox, they actually have a really interesting history.
Yeah,
as far as the
I
organization goes.
Yeah.
I kind of wish you could see and hear what I'm experiencing right now because it's absolutely exquisite. I've never before been on a stream where where I'm not watching the stream. I'm watching live football.
Mm-hmm.
So I've no. Will, you could be naked. I would not know.
I'm actually wearing jorts because it's
Oh, that's why you haven't complained about my legs yet.
I'm wearing jean shorts. I don't care. I don't judge anybody.
Oh, literally no idea what you're doing, Hopswatch.
If you'd like to, Greg, yes, absolutely. If you'd like to. We're just enjoying ourselves tonight, to be honest. But yeah, if you want to share this out.
No, I've enjoyed watching this tournament. Watching it with you guys has brought it back to life. Because I literally would be watching this in Spanish by myself.
Yes, you could. With the theme tune to Crown Court.
Why'd you have to say that? Now I have the theme to Crown Court in my head. Dun, 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 dun. Oh.
It doesn't happen very often, but sometimes shit comes together. And the sound and the visuals are working beautiful for me now because the official commentator, I'm on BBC, I can hardly hear him. All I can hear is Jeff commentating. And you know what? I love it. I can hear all the normal sounds like the crowd and what have you, but... Dude, Jeff, you've got a career ahead of you.
Italy has taken control this half. They're just oh. Oh.
I'll just put this out on Twitter as well. If England lose, it's Stuhl's fault.
Hashtag deport me.
Right.
If they deport you, Stuhl, I would really adopt you. If they deported you, I'd adopt you.
You'll always have a home in Italy. You do know this. You will be a national fucking hero in Italy tonight, Stuhl.
I'm actually quite worried now.
Is that a call?
I'm genuinely worried.
There's a good point. Where is Uri Geller when we need him?
Yeah. Spoon whacker.
Yeah. So we've got about 12 minutes of regular time plus whatever.
Oh, come on.
Oh, that's a foul. Come on. Oh, that has been given.
Oh, I do look more brown. Oh, I like my new computer. Oh.
Oh fuck! I almost shouted, "Come on!" Fuck! Shit!
Stuhl's like in football. Stuhl's like in football. Stuhl's like in football.
Stuhl's like in football. So if England wins, can I go legally get in a fist fight with my neighbors? Is that how this works?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're not in Britain, so I wouldn't really count on it.
Yeah.
No, you get shot. And I live in the liberal part of America. You'd still get shot around here. Oh.
I eventually got that one. Okay.
What the fuck?
How is that
not?
How is that not? He kicked his back leg out.
Okay, that's Oh, come on, dude. That is. Let's have a look. Oh, what
Are
happened
they
here?
booing him?
Yeah, no fucking wonder. Jesus, your old man. Your old man, Chiesa, your dad was a bloody diver as well. Okay.
So in America, we call that flopping or being a flopper.
Yeah. Okay. That this is what I call traditional Italian football.
Right.
His dad, Enrico Chiesa. I remember him in the 90s. He was a bloody flopper diver as well.
Ow.
Oh, he touched him. Do you know those two just headbutted each other and didn't even react, and that other guy totally took a gut? Oh, they're showing the goal.
Oh, yeah.
So
I see the flag with the "We'll be back now." Legend.
I don't want to poo on your cornflakes, but I'm English. I know how this is going to end. I really do.
I don't believe in faith, but hope is okay every once in a while.
To be honest, though, look, listen. I spent 30 years supporting Southampton. Okay, I'm used to crushing defeat. This will not fucking phase me one way or anything if England lose.
Hey,
and in a way, I kind of know that cheering on the England football team is morally questionable. So,
I found that shot quite disturbing.
What's that? Hold on! Whoa! Did I just hear the Danish football commentators doing the "they think it's all over" thing?
No, I didn't hear them say that.
I just heard they think it's all over. It's now. I'm like, are the Danes taking the piss out of us?
Nah.
Maybe. There's actually a real famous clip.
That's awesome.
There's a really famous clip actually of back in the 80s when Norway beat England, and the Norwegian commentators started doing this thing. Lady Diana, Maggie Thatcher, Winston Churchill, your boys take a hell of a beating.
Yeah, we remember that. I mean, we every now and then make fun of that as well. But I mean, we weren't. I mean, in still 1992 when we actually won, and how that kind of went out of hand on our side as well. Nobody talks about that, but that was out of order as well.
Jeff, can I ask you for your expert advice on this little matter, please? I keep seeing this thing where you get an aerial shot looking downwards to an injured player.
Hold on. Sorry, half a chance there, but
like I said, I can tell by your reaction what happens.
That was bad.
Come on.
There was a good bit of build up. Good bit of build up there, but last pass wasn't very good. That's better though. That's what England needs to be doing. Just pressing them a bit. I would very much like to see England get a goal now and not have this go into extra time. I mean, okay, we can keep this. At least we can keep the stream going for another half. Oh, that's got yellow card in. Yeah, that's the yellow card.
Come on, yeah. He shouldn't have done that.
That was blatant.
That was deserved the yellow card.
Yeah, Pizza Team has indeed scored. They did quite a while ago, actually. No, not very good. Oh, come on. Why do that? Why shoot from there? To be fair, in rugby, that would have been a goal. Yep. England lose tonight. Make sure to tweet it out there that it is Stall's fault. Just let the nation know.
And stay inside, apparently.
And
because there's an inquisition about to go on this evening. Yeah. Either way.
All joking aside, I mean, yeah, I do actually almost dread what London's going to be like if England lose tonight. It's going to be bad enough if we fucking win. But, I mean, if you sort of seen Leicester Square earlier today, it's like, oh, you know.
Yeah.
Fucking yobs, you know.
I did see it.
Win or lose, it's going to be bad. I actually think it'll be worse if England win.
It's going to get out of hand either way, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Absolutely. Yeah, totally.
That's...
But, no, I mean, to be honest, look, it's just England have had a good. I mean, people got to look at this right. England have had a very, very good fucking run here, and whatever happens.
I think they're going into overtime.
Yeah, we got
fucking Yuri.
Yeah, we got 3 minutes plus stoppages, oof. So we'll say what? Well, I'm guessing about 7 minutes or so now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, really, just trying to be neutral for a moment. You know, this so far, this 1-1's a very fair result because England were better in the first half, and Italy have been a better team in the second half.
It's been a good match.
I mean,
obviously, it's not a snoozer where it's just boring.
I mean, I've seen better games, obviously, but for as far as finals go,
when I was a kid,
shit finals.
When I was a kid in the Joe Montana days, when the 49ers went to the Super Bowl, they would win like 52 to 7.
Christ, I remember when they beat the fucking Bengals by like
boring.
50, yeah.
Yeah, it was the most boring. Even when Steve Young was around, yeah, it was they won every year. By at least 20,
I remember Dallas Cowboys that year destroying the Buffalo Bills as well. But go on.
Oh
no! Too far. So overran it. Dog says Stall and Uri Geller are bellends.
Well, I'm not going to argue.
Yeah, nobody's arguing. I think that's a very fair analysis. I will say that Stall is not a grifting bellend, though. He's just a regular bellend. He's not a grifting bellend.
We have been anti-grifter lately on a grifter hunt.
Yeah. Okay. Less said about that, the better right now.
My name's Bennett. I'm not in it.
Oh, go on. Oh. Can't get it forward. All right. Foul there. Oh, no foul. Oh, fuck it. Italy can break now. Well, if it goes to extra time, England won in extra time the other night, but actually, to be fair, I think he did slip there, or he was looking for it. One of the two. So okay, so we are into stoppage time now. I haven't seen what the referee's giving for stoppage time. There should be the board come up soon, surely.
Which means I'm about 20 seconds behind you.
6 minutes, 6 fucking minutes.
That's a lifetime. If
Dude,
the doctor was around, he'd tell you bring him a television and knitting.
We have surely not had that many stoppages this second half. Surely the fuck. Okay.
Well, the referee thinks so.
Yeah. That's just normally it's a matter of 4 minutes or something like that. But...
Oh, that guy looks like he's gonna puke. Oh.
It's you see a lot of England fans looking very dejected right now, and they're not. It's not. We haven't lost yet.
I know. That's what I'm saying. And 6 minutes is a lifetime.
And to be weirdly, actually, the last 10 minutes or so, England have been playing a bit better. I mean, overall, Italy have been a better team in the second half, but last 10 minutes or so, England have been playing a bit better. Yeah.
Okay, I've very obviously got a big difference between what I'm watching and what you're watching. So if I've been doing the woohoos at the wrong part,
no,
that's good. That's going to make me look like a dick.
Oh man.
Almost. Not quite.
Oh.
Good bit of defending.
The weird thing is, Jeff's commentary still works even though I'm 20 seconds behind. That's like voodoo magic.
How can you be that far behind still?
You're watching on iPlayer?
I've no idea. I'm BBC.
Yes, so am I.
BBC Sport.
Oh, I'm watching BBC One. That's why. Maybe BBC Sports, but I don't know. But I'm watching on BBC One.
It's on multiple channels here too in America.
Ooh,
I'm watching it on not Eurovision. I'm watching it on Univision.
Well, I mean, how do you get this? I mean, you get 3 different commentaries on in the background: English, Spanish, and Danish. I mean,
I kind of prefer the Spanish commentary.
and then and Stoolish as well.
Because in Spanish they're so passionate. Listen to that.
Yeah. There's no Spanish-speaking nation that has any stake in this game whatsoever, but they are so. Yeah.
I went to the dispensary early this morning, and the guy was like, "Oh, you're getting your pop before the match," and I was like, "Oh, you're watching England too?" I was like, "They're like, heck yeah." And I live in a it's in a mainly Hispanic area.
So were they watching? So they more for England or more for Italy? I don't know.
It honestly depends on the person and their personal experience. You know, you'd be surprised how many people are rooting for the UK just because they hate Italy, or vice versa. You know.
Oh yeah. I mean, let's be honest. England is pretty much hated around the world for and quite rightly fucking so. To be honest, because we have fucked a lot of countries over in the past.
Slightly.
I traveled around the world in the Bush era, people used to always tell me, like, you're cool, but your president is an idiot. But you're cool, but your country's lost its mind.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nobody knew what
shit. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Got away with that one.
Oof. Get it.
No, that was just. So we got about a minute of stoppage time left to go, and then if nobody scores, it's extra time.
Switch to iPlayer because you're 20 seconds in the future.
Oh.
I'm not switching to iPlayer.
Oh.
No, I am because you guys are all 20 seconds in the future.
Just
And
go
you-
on to BBC One on
seconds in the
your telly.
future.
You're just spoiling my football thing.
Oh.
Hey.
If you'd watched on BBC One from the beginning. What the whoa,
I'm on a delay.
What?
The American is on a delay. You can see I'm on a delay.
Yeah, that was a fucking booking.
Oh, that was a perfect.
Yeah.
Gee. Good grief.
Seriously.
Boop.
Actually, I think we've got it. I actually think we got it established why England is disliked around the world. Spooky's got it right here. Again, I'm not hearing any arguments, so.
That's because he's watching the game.
So we have got a. This has got to be the last. This has got to be the last attack of like regular time here, and that's it. It's got.
Yep.
Come on, yeah. Okie doke. Looks like I'm gonna have to go down. Right, I'm gonna have to get a quick cigarette in and then crack open another beer in a sec. So he's back shortly.
I was actually getting quite worried there because I lost my visuals.
I'm just gonna
And I had to click that awful thing where it says, "Do you have a TV license?" Oh, fuck you.
You know, as an American, I wouldn't know what that is. I do know what that is. So, yeah. So, how are you doing, Stool? Do you have the front door barricaded? Do you have anti-riot gear ready?
I hate delays, Will. And the thing about football, now that our commentator has left the room,
No, nerdy.
here's
It's
the
not
secret.
over. Okay.
It's always going to be 1-1. It's just 90 minutes of the...
I'm into sports, but, you know, as an American, soccer isn't as hardcore. Actually, no, people are really into soccer here. It's more of a niche sport. I watch more hockey and baseball. So what do I know?
Something weird is going on now. Very weird.
I think it's you.
So that would have been injury time, wouldn't it? So we're now going into extra time.
Yeah, after the stoppage time, yeah.
Is
And then
Hopswatch still here?
No, if no one scores, they're
Hopswatch.
gonna it goes into free kicks.
Will, shut up. I need... Will, shut up.
So what
Hopswatch.
happens is, if Stool shut the hell up, what happens is, after
I'm not going to listen to you. You're a fucking American.
After overtime,
Fuck off.
what happens is they go into
All
free
the
kicks.
time.
Well, I'm going by, you know, as an American.
So that's the
You
technical
are
term,
into
is it?
soccer.
Overtime.
No, if you know that I got that wrong, then you are actually a football head. You're lying this entire time. You're going to be the one burning stuff down this evening. I'll enjoy seeing your pictures, liar. I knew you were a football hooligan. You totally look like someone who puts on a mask and runs in behind the crowd.
So I need to know
that
what happens
Stooligan?
next. Do we have to
Is
wait?
So would you
Do
be
I have
called
to
a
wait another
Stooligan?
15 minutes?
Yes.
Do I have to wait another 15 minutes before something happens?
Yes. But you could do it in harmony, but you're not doing it in harmony. You didn't
Dude,
get that,
I know what you're trying to do.
All right. I'm just making sure your head's still screwed
Listen,
on before
hey.
you get to go to your riot this evening.
I'm just going to say, when you mention...
I'm jealous.
When you mention... You keep saying harmony. I know what you're doing. You've got the shades on, but I'm not going to do it. We'll sing it later, okay?
Why not? I'm practicing. I know. I'm about to go. I'm going to go grab my drink that I've had in the freezer in a minute. Did Trump win the football as well? Yes, Nerdy. Yes. Did someone text Southgate that he got Grealish on the bench? Stool, you're from there. Would you like to field that question? I didn't even know if that was English.
Gibberish to me.
Can someone text Southgate that he got Grealish on the bench?
It sounds like something you would buy from a delicatessen. I don't know what that means.
Well,
hey,
on the...
How are you doing? I like a Grealish on the bench.
They would fight you. If you were in New York and you said that, they would be so insulted that they would fight you.
I'm just saying.
It's kind of like when you go to a foreign country. Certain countries, they get more offended if you try to speak their language and it's terrible. They'd just rather that you speak English and yell at them, you know? like anyone who speaks English, they just expect you to be an asshole. They're more offended if you attempt to speak their language. I won't name any countries, Mexico, France, but they're more offended if you attempt to speak their language.
I don't know how long this lasts, but I'm going to do something really awesome here. I'm going to make a sandwich, so guess what, Will? You're now in charge of football.
You've
been saved. Jeff's back.
Oh, these are...
So I'm the only one back.
No, I'm here.
We'll see. Okay, cool.
I'm just messing around with my new computer.
Okay. I am just dreading the idea that this is going to go to fucking penalties because
I was trying to say that to Stool, but Stool went full Stool mode. I have a bad feeling it's going to.
Yeah. It's still Stool's fault, no matter what.
Should I go put on my Ireland jersey? See, I do that I have several hockey jerseys, and I'll wear.
Hold on, I'm just gonna.
I agree with you, Nerdy.
Send the link to Dog. Actually,
if my team's losing, I won't wear that jersey. I'm like, oh, this jersey's on a losing streak.
Oh dear. Corner to Italy. That's pretty much how we got fucked in the second half off a corner.
Should I go put on I think I might go put on my Ireland jersey.
Why not?
I'm going to go grab a drink, and I'll be right back.
One thing I don't have is an England jersey. I've got plenty of Southampton jerseys, but... I'd like to bring Jack Grealish on now, honestly. Oh, hello. I believe we have. Hi, Dog. Hi, Dog.
Hello, mate.
Oh, Dog, we've got an echo. We've got an echo.
Oh, I bought a new router today and fitted it.
You haven't got the stream going in the background, have you?
No, I've got the football going on in the background.
No, I mean the YouTube stream. Because basically, I'm hearing myself back after.
Yeah, I was having a lot of problems with my internet. It was cutting out and crap like that. So I thought all this echoing was to do with my router.
I mean, you haven't got my stream running in the background.
No, I'm playing you on my phone, mate.
You probably don't want to have this stream playing at all. If you're in here.
Oi, Doug, have you? Yeah,
Doug,
I get myself as well.
mate.
Anyway, Doug, are you using earbuds?
Yes.
Then it's fucking weird. If you take your earbuds out, does your phone still play?
Right there. How's that?
Hold on. No, we're still an echo. Dog, it's really bad too.
Yeah, I get it. So how do I turn off YouTube but still be on the stream?
Right, just drop out, dog. Make sure you turn YouTube off, then rejoin.
Right, okay.
Yeah, sorry, that was really bad, that echo.
Wow.
So hopefully when he comes back in, it won't be so bad. If that's what's going on, I don't know.
Right.
I was muted. I got my Ireland jersey on.
I see.
Ready to go.
However, Ireland is an entirely different country. You are aware of that, right?
Yeah.
It's not even in the
I am. I
UK.
do this purely to troll people.
Cool.
How is that?
No, a much more subtle way to troll the Irish.
That's better. That's better, dog. There's no echo now. Brilliant.
My
Brilliant.
ex-wife, her parents are from Ireland, and so I got this jersey from people who are actually from there. I like it. I love soccer jerseys. I love jerseys in general. But yeah, I wear this to troll people.
A much more subtle way to troll the Irish is to.
Go on! Come on!
Is to fly the Ivory Coast flag instead of the Irish flag.
That's good to know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna write that one down.
That's the exact opposite. Exactly the same colours, but the green comes first in the Irish flag, and the orange comes first in the Ivory Coast flag.
Mm.
So
the Nigerian flag is green, white, and green.
Yeah, it is vertically.
Yeah.
England need to keep pushing, man. I tell you, they.
And the English flag is basically the Danish flag inverted.
Except that.
I've stopped spoiling.
Yeah. Only thing is, I mean, is you've got like the Nordic cross, or we've got like the St George's.
Yeah, you're right about that. So your flag is symmetrical in both axes.
Yeah.
Ours is only on the horizontal.
Yours is sort of similar to like Norway and Denmark and Finland's in that respect, Nordic cross.
Our flag is indeed similar to Denmark's. Yeah, it is.
Well, I meant Norway, Sweden, Finland.
Yeah. Iceland, the Faroe Islands, the Åland Islands, Finland, and let me see.
Obviously Greenland's part of.
No. Greenland is much more like the Japanese flag actually. Only that's split split in the middle horizontally, and the Greenland flag is a completely different one, and you should look it up. It looks really cool. It's a really cool flag they've got, but they specifically didn't want a cross in there. Because they didn't want to be too closely associated with Denmark.
Shit!
And the other Nordic countries.
Oh.
And there's also a difference in the UK's Union Jack and Union Flag.
Well, the Union is called the Union flag. A Union Jack is a naval flag.
Yeah, they're the same flag, but one's at sea, one's in land.
So what's the difference?
Yeah, the proper name of our flag is the Union flag, but it's like colloquially it's called the Union Jack, but that's not its actual name.
Beautiful. Okay.
Cool.
I'm having a patriotic sandwich.
Yeah. I know she got rid of the Union Jack. You've gone onto your avatar and got rid of the Union Jack background there as well yourself still, so.
I could still see it.
It's still there.
Yeah. Oh, no, it is still there. Yeah, it is still there.
Oh,
what's the page?
Hashtag stall as a flag shagger.
Yeah, and a bell end.
And a bell end.
Still, what is a Patriot sandwich in the UK?
Grealish is coming in.
Grealish, that's good. That's a good call. That's a good call.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised that Grealish has not been starting games for England.
He has been good with his fresh legs, though, when he's been brought on as a sub. I have to give him that. But take Mount off anyway.
Mason Mount's. He's had a bit of a quiet game, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's made a lot of mistakes. I think.
Oh!
No, bad ball. I think it took a deflection anyway, but.
So the pressure's on again.
I'm liking the fact England are actually trying to win this and not play for fucking penalties, because I think that's. I mean, I know Italy apparently don't necessarily have the greatest record of penalty shootouts either, but it's fucking better than England's record.
Yes.
England's, I think, it's like one penalty shootout in the last 30 odd years.
Oh, that's awful.
We won a penalty shootout against Spain in Euro '96, but we've lost twice to the Germans, it's the Argentines. I'm trying to remember, and there's been others we've been knocked out on penalties on. Actually, I think we might have lost. We're pretty sure we might have lost to Italy on a penalty shootout before, actually, but we lost to Portugal on a penalty shootout, I think, as well.
Oh.
England and penalty shootouts don't mix.
Well, England and finals don't really mix, do they?
Oh, it would be so cynical. It's not over yet, right?
Trust me, Will, we're used to this. But this is the furthest we've been in a long time, and it has got the country jumping, to be fair.
It really hasn't.
You can hear fireworks outside your door, you muppet.
Yeah, because it's July.
Exactly.
We're patriotic.
What, we celebrate Treason Day, do we?
To be honest, these fuckers celebrate everything.
We call that you can keep the tea day.
Fuck, he's got it. That looked like shit.
His flag beard is awful.
Absolutely.
That was an awful flag beard. Oh. Maybe it's been rubbing off from all the yelling and this is a stupid question. Do they serve alcohol during championship matches
Yeah.
Yeah,
at
you
the
bet.
stadium.
Yeah, but it's probably watered down, isn't it?
Oh,
Well,
Oh,
I've got a question for Will and Hops. Are you supporting anyone in this match, or do you don't really give a shit?
I've been watching. I've been watching England's run, so I'm more biased because like I identify with the players because I've watched every match, you know. But
And-
I
and
won't.
the
I won't go
and
fight
the
my
Pope.
friends.
Well, I'm just going to say the Pope killed all them kids as well, so you can't go with Italy.
Well, he's from the Vatican. He's not exactly from Italy.
technically speaking, the Vatican is its own state. Okay, so
Well, yeah, it's a country on its own, but they speak Latin. That's basically Roman and Rome and
Yeah,
It's
well,
the capital of
Italians don't
Italy.
speak Latin. They speak Italian. Those are two different languages.
yeah, but Italians did speak Latin back in the day. So,
Well, so did the Spanish.
sorry,
so did
I'm
the-
distracted by what. Fuck. Yeah, but yeah, they're all part
Yeah,
of
well,
the same.
but the
they're all
Brits,
part of the
the
same
Brits got-
nation.
The Brits have got Boris Johnson. Now, someone on Twitter just wrote a couple of minutes ago, about an hour ago, so wrote, did everyone forget that the Italians were fascists? That's when I wrote, well, no offense meant to you guys, of course, but isn't English fascist now? I mean, with
Oh, no,
Boris Johnson and all that.
no, I wouldn't say fascist, but
Yeah, I wouldn't say
I
that.
would.
But I would say that Boris Johnson should be put on the sexual offenders register just for being Boris Johnson.
Right.
Recently, when he was taking a picture
I mean,
holding the flag,
I think we could put David Cameron on it for the pig's head thing.
Ah,
Yeah,
yeah,
saw-
right.
I saw this really awkward footage of Boris Johnson
They got
within
a
the past
minute
couple
of
of days
stoppage time for this first bit of extra time here.
holding
So,
a flag up. Boris Johnson is just awkward.
oh,
Well, I wish he was only awkward. He's
Oh.
a goddamn narcissistic psycho, just like.
I agree.
Trump.
No, I agree. The whole flag thing. That's why I brought up the flag thing, because they were kind of like they played this like do-di-do music behind Boris Johnson, and they showed all the people that were putting flags up that didn't care about soccer, but they were doing it because they were told to put a flag up. It feeds into that.
Oh,
It feeds
but-
into that weird new nationalism that the
but
UK
yeah.
has.
Yes, and there was this weird song they wanted English school children to sing, or British
Oh,
school children
Jesus.
to sing.
Oh, that
But
was
did
scary.
any
Yeah.
was that even sung in any school in any schools
there's
at all?
a few that was launched in Bradford of all places. Now, I was on a stream with Noodle and Sam Chaos on Noodle's channel. We had about like a 2.5 hour rant about this shit.
And Stool made an amazing video about it as well. You should all go check that out on Stool's channel.
The funny thing is, like, they tried to promote this, and everyone on their Twitter account was posting pictures of the Hitler Youth.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. It sounded like it. It was scary.
Yes, but did anyone sing it? Do we know anything about that?
Oh no, it's bad free kick.
You know, it had been so long. Even at my son's graduation, when they were
Right.
saying the Pledge of Allegiance,
So that's
it
the
kind of scared me at first.
first
Because
part of extra time over with.
in unison, human
Back in
beings,
2 secs, guys. I'm having a smoke.
human beings chanting like that. It's very cultish.
It's creepy.
Right.
It had been a while because my son had been at home learning, you know. So I forgot they say the Pledge of Allegiance every day still.
Every friggin' day.
When I was a kid, we would say the Pledge of Allegiance, and then we would sing "God Bless America" every day. So
I don't even know God Bless America.
Oh, you don't want to.
God bless America.
No,
It's the greatest nation in the world, although it's full of shit.
And we shoot you in the face.
That's our song right there.
We all own mega machine guns, and we'll shoot all the I don't know blacks.
Thanks for cleaning that up, dog. Thanks.
We're the shittest country in the world.
You know, I went to there's such thing. It's called a hip opera. It was this was 20 years ago when I lived in Phoenix. It was an actual show, but they would go around from city to city, and I was in good old Tempe, Arizona. The guy walks out and he's like, I'm in Arizona, but how come I don't see any indigenous people here? He was basically putting a dig at how bad the first people get treated in Arizona like they would in every other state. But he was saying it in a joke, and everybody kind of laughed, but it kind of made everybody feel really uncomfortable in the same sense.
Here, Will, what's your take on that that thing that came out today, that Trump's 7-day steps to have him reinstated as president in days rather than months? Even I found months as a joke.
That whole crowd is mentally insane. I stay away from them. Those are the kind of people that ate chalk as a kid.
I did post the article on Twitter and just put insanity.
I saw that. I try to stay away from that because it feeds into the BS.
Well, it just goes to show what that orange fuckwit has influenced America.
How gullible we are.
Mm-hmm.
As human beings, we pretty much do as we're told, even if we think we're rebels. It's scary. I don't either.
Well, I do when my carers come every day. I do what they tell me. Do my physio and that, especially when they bed bath me. Ooh.
Oh, come on. I'm sorry. I watch hockey, so when I watch people like flop in hockey, you literally get punched and hit on every play, or someone's trying to come at you as fast as they can to hit you up against the boards.
It's a rough game, mate.
Ugh. It's the only game where you can still legally get in a fist fight.
Sorry, I'm distracted. I'm sort of watching football and listening to you. But have you just had kickoff, Will?
Huh? No. I just haven't said anything. I'm watching.
Yeah, but what's the time saying in the corner of your screen?
They're doing a free kick right now.
Oh, well, I'm miles behind.
What?
Wee!
I've just seen the foul. I've just seen the foul. So yeah, I'm still about a minute behind. So we're iPlayers, crap.
I'm watching it on.
I've got the foul now.
On our local Spanish channel.
If you're watching iPlayer on your poo to do a refresh, it sometimes catches up.
Well, I was going to go to. I was going to rely on Jeff's commentary.
Jeff Motton.
Oh, come on.
That was literally the best joke ever. You cunts.
No, it wasn't.
Ooh.
It really was.
Oh!
Yeah, but still, we already know you to be on another planet.
Come on. Yeah, you know you messed up on that one. Oh.
Yes.
Don't call it.
12.
Ooh.
What I'm sure I'm listening to Hops's commentary. Is that
Right. Well, I was working on the old adage that if I went out for a smoke, England would score, but it didn't work.
Probably my commentary, but I haven't put my my volume much up.
No, it's just there in the background a little bit, but I think mine might be. But I've got the volume on low.
Oh,
Actually, just not that
I put mine on, but it's a minute behind.
Oh, but to say what I was saying earlier, Jeff, like there's a lot of people watching this match in LA.
Yeah.
Soccer is huge here in Southern California.
Yeah. So 10 minutes to avoid the penalty shootout here. Which
know
I
how
will.
this is going to end.
Which we
know
know
how
if
this
it
is
goes to
gonna end.
penalties, we know what the fuck is going to happen. The inevitable fucking heartbreak of a lot of English people.
No, we don't, Jeff. Don't jinx it.
So I told you, like, I supported Southampton for 30 years, so I get used to being very pessimistic.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, for Will, have I that chant I was saying earlier? Who's that line on the runway? That was Matt Busby and his boys.
Oh, that's a nasty chant. That is
It is a bad
nasty
chant. It's a bad chant. That was a Man U disaster back in
58. 58.
58, yeah.
Yeah. That's the sort of side of football I don't like when people make fun about shit like that.
Oh,
Come on.
oh.
People make fun of things like the Munich air disaster or Hillsborough. I'm out. I just can't take that shit. That's not. That's just not even funny at all.
I actually have friends that was involved in Hillsborough.
Yeah.
One of them survived, but he was basically
Go on. Oh, no. Okay.
he was so asphyxiated that his brain was basically gone. He's dead now, bless him.
I remember watching that live on TV when that happened. And
What, the 1958 Munich air disaster?
no, Hillsborough.
So the Sun newspaper is banned in Liverpool because of that.
Yeah, because they're fucking white too.
They called it right. The Sun called it right. It was
What?
the fans. There was so many of them.
No, it was dog. No, it wasn't. The policing was the fucking problem there.
Policing was bad.
Well established. That was well established.
But they were overwhelmed by the crowd.
No, dog. I could get into a long thing with you about that because the whole thing was a complete fuck up by the police from start to finish. It had nothing to do with the crowd. It's the way they managed the crowd.
Yeah, even I understand that this one, and I don't do football.
Yeah,
the crowd management was bad.
And I'll tell you what, no, Liverpool fans were not pissing on the fucking cops and robbing the dead bodies at the same time.
No, that was bollocks.
Are they trying to go for who's more injured?
Let's have a look at this again.
Oh, come on!
The 50. Oh no, that was a foul on Grealish actually.
Oh, he did get spiked though.
He got spiked, and I think the Italian players. Yeah, that was a 50-50, but Grealish got spiked there. That was.
So, Will, before the Hillsborough disaster, every football pitch, including Wembley, had this metal cage all over the so in front of the fans there'd be this metal cage that they couldn't climb. But because of the Hillsborough disaster, they were removed.
They got rid of them.
Wow.
What it was an idea. They brought metal cages in the 70s as a measure they thought was going to control like hooliganism.
Yeah, crowd control.
But the thing is, that was an FA Cup semi-final with Liverpool and Nottingham Forest at Hillsborough, right? The same fixture was played the year previous at the same ground. Liverpool fans were in the same end. No problems there because they had the senior police officers who knew about crowd control and handled it very well. And they put this fucking idiot Duckingfield in charge for the next one. The whole way they felt that because there was a whole thing about filtering the crowd in the half a mile run up to the ground, and it was not done that day.
The same day I was watching Everton Leicester.
Oof.
And it was all over the ground.
I think I told you, Doug. I mean, sadly, he passed away. Actually, sadly, about a week before the last time you guys were in the cup final against Chelsea. I had a good mate called John. We always called this local guy in the pub called Scouse John. Every pub in England's got its character.
Of course,
Scouse John was ours, and he said things. There was one time in our local pub. There was this quite old American guy who came into the pub and noticed John's accent and said, "Hey, you're from Liverpool, are you?" He's like, "Yeah, He said, "I was in Liverpool during the war." He says, "I remember Lime Street. He says where all the prostitutes used to hang out." He said, "Are all the prostitutes still in Lime Street in Liverpool these days?" And John said, "Nah, they." He says, "No, they fucking married all the GIs in the war and fucked off to Baltimore." It's like, I was like, what a bird. This is going to be penalties, isn't it? I can see it. It's going to be the dreaded penalty shootout here.
Still 4 minutes left, mate. We have extra time.
Yeah. I'd say about 4 minutes. It's only going to get back for about a minute or so at the end of extra time here, I'd have thought. But
is this where we get the beers out, Jeff? Because as English people, we're now supposed to get scared, aren't we?
Oh,
yeah. Technically, it's because really, we should just if it goes to penalties, we should just congratulate Italy on their win.
Yeah, and if you want a Fiat in London, good luck.
Well, I think England have had extra time. I think they've dominated in it.
They've been slightly better, I think. Yeah, from what I was saying. Doesn't mean like I said, nothing means shit when it comes if it gets down to penalties. But I'm bringing a couple of players on now, England. So who's going off? I'm assuming the two people he's bringing on are penalty takers. You'd hope, just because he's got to be thinking about that right now. Oh shit!
Oh, what was that?
So is it Sancho and? Oh, they've not been allowed on yet. Okay.
I think the referees let a lot slide tonight. A bit more than he should have. There was some clear fouls from both
Spooky
sides.
is halfway down his first bottle of Stella. Be afraid. Be very afraid. I'm on my third can of Stella now, I think. So.
Well, I'm drinking beer tonight for the
And
first time in
I got
18
some
months.
Heineken on, and I got Heineken on standby as well.
That's what I'm drinking. Is Heineken.
Yeah.
Well, that's the first time in 18 months. I normally have one glass of scotch.
Corner to Italy. It's okay. Who's going off then? Number 8. Who's number 8? Is that... Okay, Marcus Rashford is coming on, who I believe is probably a penalty taker as well. I guess that's Jordan Henderson. And Sancho is coming on for... Who's going off? Who's going off with... That would be Kyle Walker. So, Jadon Sancho. It's okay. I'm guessing Sancho's a penalty taker here. I'm guessing. Okay, so we're... Okay. 30 minutes. Corner to Italy. Oh boy, this could be bad.
Oh!
Not cleared yet, though. I haven't seen the board go up. What's the fucking stoppage time here?
What time have you got on your clock, Jeff?
30 minutes, 25 seconds.
Wow, I'm over a minute behind you.
3 minutes.
Yeah, me
3
too.
minutes of stoppage time.
I'm 29, 23, 24,
Yeah.
25. I'm miles behind.
Yeah.
I'm on the same timeline as Dog.
So I'm relying on your great commentary, mate.
So yeah,
it's boring.
50,
we're a minute into stoppage time here, and there's a couple more to go.
Oh, come on.
And Stool is as well, who's obviously a closet football supporter.
Yeah, obviously.
How very dare you?
Yeah, I
We
know
got
what you say. You're
Well,
well
to be
into
fair,
it, man.
To be fair, he's not closet anymore. He came out on the stream.
Exactly.
Yeah, he did.
He's
Yeah.
officially a footballer.
You know, and I congratulate you for having the courage to come out still.
He will be out there just ripping down telephone poles this evening and
Still,
fighting his
sing
neighbor.
3 lines, mate. Sing 3 lines.
Oh, fuck off, Dog.
Okay.
Oh, fuck off, dog. Oh, fuck off.
Now, any second now, Stu's going to break out into England.
Who's the bastard in the black? He's pink, isn't he?
Pink,
Yeah.
Who's the wanker in the pink? Yeah.
Oh.
I have one of my, okay. You have a favourite football chant of mine. Some grounds in England once someone had brought this great big inflatable fucking dick into the ground that they were playing with like a beach ball, and the stewards went and took it off the crowd, and then the next, and then we started to hear them chant, "We want our dick back. We want our dick back. We want our dick back."
You want our Trump back would have been better.
Okay, a few more seconds of this left.
Oh.
Penalties. We know what's happening here.
I actually heard the whistle in the
victory,
background.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Victory?
I heard a whistle.
The penalty shootout.
Jeff, do you
Oh,
realise?
Oh, fuck's sake.
Jeff, just
There's no
relay
rest, does
it,
it?
Jeff.
oh no.
As I say, I'm a minute behind you. It's just going to wind me up otherwise.
Oh shit.
He's just like me, fucker. See, I knew the Pope would be involved in this.
Oh my god. Oh. Shit, man. This is becoming a bit tedious, isn't it?
Mm.
Oh, there.
Oh Jesus.
Do you know we're the same age? He just needs to shave his head. From one William to another, Prince William needs to shave his head.
He just shot. So he needs to go. He just needs to embrace the boldness, doesn't he?
Yes, we, as a fellow William, we have the same hairline, and one day I just had to accept it.
You do know that if he doesn't, right? In 10 years, Prince William's going to look like a stool.
Oh, screw you, Jeff. I've been so nice to you tonight.
I know. You've been very nice to me, actually, and I've been a right dickhead to you.
And Will is still going to look like a butt plug.
It's still, it's only because I'm blaming you for England losing tonight. If which is going to happen in 5 minutes.
Hey, butt plugs are desirable, so thank you, dog.
Well, I'm just saying, because you're very shiny. You're always shiny as well.
Butt plugs never go out of fashion.
Oh, poor Still. Still, don't worry about it, mate. We're only messing.
Hey, Sam, how's it going?
But I've got the entire nation on my shoulders, dog.
I know, mate.
I can't let you down.
You stick in there, mate, and start singing England.
I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna think good thoughts.
Hey, Sam.
Well, you're just another Uri Geller. I was right about the bell.
You're already dooming everything on screen and everything, Jeff.
Well, yeah, I just hashtag we're doomed.
I'm Uri Stool.
As the most cynical person here, you guys need to be optimistic.
I got into trouble at a pub quiz once. To do with for the way I answered a certain question. And it was the question was, what was the name of the princess that Shrek married? Turns out that the answer wasn't Kate Middleton.
That'll start fights. I bet that'll start fights. Oof.
Start the fucking.
You got a lot of England fans looking very confident about this. I'm like, why?
Because they're really bad at history.
Yeah. Losing to penalties against an Axis power is tradition. Yeah. Noodle. I did say in philosophy terms, it's what's England losing on penalties is what's called a metaphysical necessity.
It's gonna be interesting.
We're not bad at history. You saw the crowd's faces. They knew we were doomed. You could see it on their faces.
I'm trying to be, like I said, as the most pessimistic person here. I can't believe you guys need some more. It's not over till it's over. Damn it.
And this is going to be replaced by pizzerias. Yeah, well, I don't know where you've been. That's pretty much what's happened in England over the last 20 years. Anyway. I know. Where the fuck's
England then?
England and Italy? Where the fuck? Like, we need to get one over on the Italians. Where the fuck is Michael Caine when you need him? Well, yeah, you're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off.
There we go.
Okay. Well, you're gonna have all this booing shit now because
he's literally just talking to himself. He's probably praying or something, but he's literally just talking to himself.
psyching himself up, I imagine. Well, I don't know what Pickford's like as a penalty saver. I have no idea. Okay. I'm not going to do a constant update on the board for the penalty shootout because it's just too much fucking aggro.
I won't be able to.
Okay.
Well, England got fined 25 grand, didn't he, for the...
1 to Italy.
Oh, fuck, I can't watch this. This is just...
I don't want to...
man.
Still, I don't want to fucking watch this, but, you know, most in the stream I have to.
He's opened another drink.
Harry Kane, now technically he missed against Denmark. You don't get a Harry, you do not get a rebound here, okay?
All right,
I don't even like hockey. Why am I watching this?
If you miss, this guy's gonna need a police escort. No pressure.
Oh, lovely penalty. Okay, we're level. We're level.
Oh shit! What happened? I'm a minute behind.
I am. Who's next up, Jeff, for England?
I have no fucking idea.
He did his job.
Okay.
I'm still watching the first penalty from Italy.
Yeah, I'm with you, dog. Me and you, dog. I'm with you, bro.
It's 1-1 on penalties at the moment.
Ah, fucking hell! Italy won. Italy scored.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, you are a minute behind here.
Mm-hmm.
A minute 20 seconds. Right, come on, Harry Kane.
Oh!
Come on, Harry.
Good, well done, Pickett. Well done, Pickford. Well done. Good save. Now it's up to England to fucking scoreless now.
Oof.
Harry Kane still. What a goal!
You are like a minute behind here. You are like a minute behind this shit.
Well done, Harry.
Okay, that's the other Maguire. Oh, okay. I have no idea what he's like at penalties.
Oh, we're about to find out. I can't sit down for this one.
Okay. Don't fuck this up, Maguire. Don't fuck this up. Well done! Okay. England are ahead in the penalty shootout. So 3 more penalties each.
Look at that. He's like, fuck you. Heck yeah.
That's not quite the Stuart Pearce fucking reaction of Euro 96, but Harry Maguire was like, yeah. Okay. Okay, still, let's not get too excited yet. It's
Me and Dog are doing the commentary from the past.
Yeah.
Oh, what a save! What a save! Come on, Pickford.
That was a good save.
Okay, come on.
Another one of them. I'll fucking guarantee
it. Went him. That was unlucky. Pickford went the right way as well there. Okay, so it's
fucking
2 on penalties. It's very much up to him.
That is the ugliest bit.
That guy's beard still looks like shit.
Yeah.
Okay, is this Marcus Rashford now for England's third penalty?
Yes, Maguire. Certainly right.
Whoa! Fucking beautiful.
2-1, England. Damn it.
Commentary from the past, you know, this is the future.
It is, mate. You're right.
I love it.
2-1, England.
Fuck, that was fucking awesome. Fuck
No,
me.
I don't like the way you're doing this, Rashford. You muppet! You fucking muppet, Marcus Rashford. I knew he was. I just knew when he took that approach, he screwed that one up.
Oh, that was awful. Oh, this is hard to watch.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, this is hard to watch.
Hey, and I'll just say, any England fans, right? If that's the one that gets us knocked out, do not hate on the fucking guy. He missed the penalty. Don't fucking hold it against him.
Well, he's helped a lot of school kids.
I'm pissed off. I was a bit pissed off at the miss, but look, let's not have a 20-year fucking hate campaign because someone misses a penalty, all right? So this is finally poised. Oh, fuck. Okay.
Oh! That was bad. That was bad.
They
Pressure's
brought him
back
on purposely to fucking take a penalty.
I just knew when Rashford took his approach.
He's too straight. Oh, he's gone.
Okay, so this is Sancho.
Oh, no.
Okay. So.
Oh, shit.
Jeff,
Right,
history is repeating itself.
It is. What are you doing? Oh, no, we're fucked. We're fucked here. England are fucked. It's the second penalty we just missed. So, let me get this right. I think. Oh, fuck. England are screwed. England are going to lose there.
Oh, this guy looks like a movie villain. He's got that villain mustache.
Okay, hold on. So Italy for sure. I think if he scores this, we've lost. I believe we've lost. If England's so, yeah.
They think it's all over.
It is now.
It is. They think it's all over. Oh! Oh, he saved it! He saved it! Fucking hell!
Oof!
Holy shit! Now I gotta say, I feel sorry for whoever the fuck is up for England next. I feel
sorry.
Really sorry for them.
I feel sick.
They'll either be loved or hated.
God,
there's no in between.
This is I would not wish this pressure on Saka. Oh my God,
no pressure
as well.
No pressure, kid.
Yeah, no pressure, kid. Yeah, it's like, oh my word.
No.
England have lost.
Oh!
England lose.
Well, to me and Stu, they're still in with a chance.
Yeah, we're making the most of our license fee.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
So how much of London will still be standing tomorrow morning?
Not much.
Saved.
Well, good thing you're in Southampton.
Saka is.
It's probably going to be time to in a minute to batten down the hatches, and because this is all everything's going to go. Well, as I said, you knew a penalty shootout. You kind of knew.
Oof. Ooh.
That was actually, even by England standards, that was bad penalty taking, though. I feel sorry for Saka, though, in that position. Poor kid. That poor kid.
I mean,
they are my age.
Maybe I should just shut up. I don't know. No, I don't think it was.
Anyway,
it wasn't exactly undeserved.
To be honest, honestly, well done to it. Honestly, though, well done to Italy, and great effort in this tournament by England. To be honest, and
we made the final after 55 years, mate.
Yeah,
so,
you know what? As cliches go,
and absolutely, Gareth Southgate. Yeah, look, he's done a fantastic job as England manager. So,
and there's always next year.
So six.
Yeah, there's always the next tournament we can lose on penalties as well.
There's a World yeah.
So Sig just put out a tweet.
Now, bear in mind here, Gareth Southgate actually missed the penalty that knocked us out of Euro '96. I think that's just kind of what I like about him, that he goes around there, puts his arms around a player and consoles them, and I just kind of like Gareth Southgate as a guy, you know.
Hey, you want to hear Sir Six's tweet? Here it comes. Lol.
Well, congratulations, Stool. You've just cost England the European Championship.
Oh yeah, you have, Stool. How could you?
How could you do that to us, Stool? How could you do that? How could
I'm
you
really
do that
sorry. I will make it up to you.
How could you do that to your country?
I'm sorry. I've never done this before.
Had you been watching on BBC One and not a minute behind like the rest of us, England would have won. You know that.
I'm actually scared for all of you now. You see people with pitchforks and torches run.
Right, I'm going to go have a smoke,
I literally
guys.
broke football.
I'll be back shortly, okay. Stool is the reason it's not coming home. Okay?
He wasn't wearing this lucky woolly hat.
That was a great run. As cliches go, that was a good run.
No, all
it was
jokes
amazing.
It was a very good run by England, but congratulations to Italy. But look, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think England have got nothing to be ashamed about for the way they've played in this tournament and getting as far as and getting all the way to the final. And penalties is such a
well, England's a shithead, but
oh, my favorite, my second favorite MP, Jess Phillips, just said there's always next year.
Jess Phillips, fuck her. I hate that woman. You can't stand that woman.
I knew you
I'm going to be back in a minute. I'm going to have a smoke.
Yeah, I think I'm jumping off. I've got work tomorrow, so.
Okay, see you, Hops.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming in, mate. Thanks for coming in.
You're welcome. Sorry you didn't win, but
hey, no worries. Listen, I've had a good night. I've had a very good night sitting around watching football with friends. Okay, so.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's much more fun doing it. It's actually good fun doing it like this instead of just sitting alone. So I'm up for this at any time that be a match we both can watch.
Yeah, cool. Absolutely.
You know what? I'm gonna agree with that because this was literally the best game of hockey I've seen. I'm still waiting for the horses, but I utterly adored the commentary from Jeff Motson there, and I utterly respect you two people, Jeff and Hopswatch, because you love this sport, but you're gentlemanly about it, and that's a cool thing.
I get the Jeff Motson now as well. Still, from the penalties, I get
I will
Jeff
be back
Motson.
in 2 minutes, guys.
I'll be jumping out.
Yeah, see you later, Hops. Right.
Cheers.
See ya, Hops. Go and have your fag, dude. Yeah, I get the Motson joke now. still. It's a lot better. It's funny now.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good commentary at the end. England have lost. England have lost.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot of bad shit happening tonight in London.
Yeah.
It's going to be bad.
You look.
I can hear
Doors and
fireworks
windows
now
locked.
outside my house. What are people celebrating?
You made it the final.
They're spreading COVID. That's what they're celebrating.
Oh, COVID rocket.
COVID. Nobody was wearing masks at the stadium, and there's footage on Twitter of people, just masses of people. No one's wearing a mask. Like there's just not a variant going on right now.
There is, and we all should be worried because even though you've had the injection, you can still catch it now. It's evolved to go beyond the vaccine now.
Yeah, I go full cowboy mask, gloves, everything when I go outside because it's still gross here too.
You have to, and it's going through the roof here again in England, in the UK.
On the plus side, that was 90 minutes plus some extras of not actually talking about COVID, but I can guarantee you we're going to be talking about it very soon.
Yeah. Well, I don't think lockdown's going to end anytime soon.
Well, it is ending. That's legal.
So it was meant to have ended 21st of June.
No, 19th of July. 19th of July is Freedom Day.
Yeah, it was extended another month, and it's going to be extended again because it's still going through the roof because of fucking anti-vaxxers and non-mask wearers.
I'm not a betting gentleman, but you're wrong because, yeah, whatever. Can't be ours, but yeah, 19th of July, they're going to, what the fuck is COVID? Just, I don't know, whatever. Take a day off from COVID.
Well, there's 38,000 new cases today alone. And I know Greg Hardwick said they were people who tested positive, but they're pretty sure about it. Their tests are quite accurate now. There's a lot of false positives in the beginning, but now they're
it's going to be immensely bad and it's going to be immensely shit, and we all know this.
It's here forever. COVID is here forever. It's like,
in the short term, in the next few months, in this stupid, fucked up country, it's going to be really bad.
Mm-hmm.
But what can you do? I mean, there's no point talking about it. It is what it is. Let's just let it rip.
It mutates hundreds of thousands of times a day, so yeah, there's going to be variants that come out of that amount, that number. Of course there is, and yeah, we're all going to die.
Well, we're not all going to die.
No,
not all of us.
Yeah, we're all going to die.
Only the poor people.
It's a good thing after. It's a good thing after the football tonight. We die and forget, and then we're all going to go to heaven, and then be
and meet the baby Jesus.
Meet baby Jesus, all your pets. We're going to have to get up in the morning and pray to God because he's obviously
by the way,
egotistical prick.
Demon Orb, I saw what happened in Leicester Square earlier today, and yeah, fuck though. When they wrecked England fans wrecked that. So fuck them. Ones who did that.
I retweeted something from, I don't follow, you won't believe this, but I don't follow sports things on Twitter. I know that's hard to
Really?
believe, but I know.
I thought you were a big football fan.
Yeah. When does that start? I've just literally just watched 90 minutes of hockey and I didn't see any swimsuits. I don't get it.
Just beach
But
volleyball.
Anyway, Stuhl, how do you feel about like disappointing an entire nation?
Say again.
How do you feel about disappointing the entire nation and costing England the win here?
Oh, well, that's a big question. You know, firstly,
He
I'd
don't
like
fucking
to
care,
thank my
still.
producer Will and my director Doug and all my support staff and my makeup
Yeah.
team, of course.
Stuhl,
Listen, Jeff. I'm not a one-man team. There is no I in team. I've had a lot of help. Okay.
There is an I.
Jeff, it's a game of two halves. It's a game of two halves.
However, there is an I in Italy, and you are a national hero there tonight, my friend.
I don't know any more football cliches.
All I can say is, when have you ever known Still to give a shit?
Yeah.
There was that one time in 1986, but we don't talk about that.
There was a time. I'm sure there was a time once, but
Is that kind of like Phoenix? We never talk about
1986.
Mhm.
I was 18 then. 1986. I don't remember that.
So basically, you're responsible for Diego Maradona's handball as well, then.
We're passing the blame around.
Yeah, so there's
enough.
Again, we're just we're predicting.
See, I'm normally good with England losing as long as the people that knocked them out win.
I don't know. Look, at the end of the day, I mean, penalties. It is what it is.
But how do you do that with in the final?
Yeah, no. It is what it is. Look, England had a good run. You know,
Great match.
And you can't. You know, fair play to Italy. You know, look, they won the penalty shootout, and to be honest, the way they played in the second half, really, Italy deserved to be 1-1 at half.
Oh, I've got it, Jeff.
At half time.
You have to say,
yes.
You have to say at the end of the day.
I hate it when people say
that's what you do.
Oh, yeah.
Motson would have said it.
Yeah.
So, you know, someone's completely full of it when they say, well, at the end of the day. No.
Yeah. Listen, guys, I am actually going to have to shut this stream down in a couple of minutes, okay, and jump off. So,
no worries.
Or if I do jump back on, it'll be on my phone downstairs, okay? So, other people in the house need to sleep. So, but anyway, thanks to Hops, to Will, Doug, Stuhl, even though Stuhl cost us the game. Thanks very much, guys, for jumping in. And I just think I had a good evening tonight. Sitting here watching football with friends. I think is best thing I can say tonight. It's been a good time. It's been
Great
a good
time.
Result didn't go the way I wanted, but there you go. You know.
Jeff, we got in the final, man.
Yeah, England got to a final. They did very well. I guess I'm going to have to go back to my normal kind of content at some point and not do football streams. So now,
Ragging on Kevin Sorbo.
Yeah.
If it's of any help to you, Jeff, if it's of any help to you, I know that you adore your favourite sport, football. I don't get it, but whatever. But I recognise that you've got a passion and you enjoy it. And
do you know, it's not my favourite sport.
I'm not. I don't even go there because I've heard the rumours. Okay, don't go there.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say rugby.
We don't talk about
that. Yeah, there is okay. It's a toss-up between rugby and mud wrestling. Yes, but
here's the thing. I enjoyed this stream massively, and I'm being serious. I really did.
Yeah,
I
and thanks for
thought
coming in, guys.
thought Jeff was a quite or curling man.
Listen, I'm going to just say before we go, anybody got anything to plug before we go?
Pub Religion every Wednesday. What the Fuck Show every Thursday, or a Sewing Circle. It'll be a tire
Cool.
fire and a mess. Be there, be square.
Cool.
Godless
Okay.
Sewing Channel.
Stu, anything?
Yeah.
No.
I will have something to plug when Kevin Sorbo responds to my the money I paid him to make a thing for me.
You haven't paid him for a cameo, surely.
Yeah. Well, he dropped his price by 20 quid. Why not?
Okay, that's a bargain.
What is he gonna say? Will he say indecent things? I'll pay him to say indecent things.
Never mind what he's going to say. That's going to be on my channel. But yeah, he dropped there's a surfer woman, a pro surfer woman that I've never heard of her. Well, who has? Who do you know any pro surfers still? Jeff, Will?
No.
Yeah, actually, quite a few.
Yeah,
No.
you would, you fucking idiot. You
I'm
would know all the fucking
Dog, listen,
California with all the fucking waves and shit.
Yeah, I
Dog,
go to.
I was still waiting. I'm still waiting for the guys in that match at halftime to bring the oranges on. That's how good I am at sport.
Look, guys, seriously, though, I am going to have to shut this down. So,
cheers, Jeff.
Cheers.
Awesome.
Thanks for coming in, guys.
Yeah, well done, mate. Good
Thanks very
stream.
much. Okay, so guys, thanks everyone. Thanks for joining us. See you guys later. Salute.
Salute.